I mean, you subscribe to OnlyFans, so I don't know what.
Yeah, because Rachel has a fat ass. Continue.
That's getting clipped.
No one clipped that. No one clipped that. You have 12 black people in Latvia. If you're an orphan, you're starving. If stuff was done to you, okay, but any for all, everybody out there. I don't approve of Abdullahi said that people should be hanged. I think that's a bit too far. But Obama black that killing on Papa.
Drop another print. That's the break. That's the break.
One second. So it's again, the actual draw happened, and so it's actually United versus Coventry. It's Chelsea versus Man City.
Why did you do that to Mardias?
I come in peace. I come in peace. The theme of this Hangout is peace. I come in peace. I'm here for peaceful talk. So, guys, we're gonna have a very open discussion here. So, shouts to the street, shouts to everyone here on Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Have a meal, have a drink, have a good Sunday. So, guys, we're gonna talk about. This is gonna be like a mini EPL preview, Premier League preview. Of course, the season starts next weekend. But I think the big news of today, apparently, apart from Chelsea dunking on Modric FC, is the debut of Liverpool's players. We're gonna have a Salah discussion. We're going to have an Ekitike discussion, and we're going to have a Florian Wirtz discussion and an overall Liverpool discussion, because there's a notion that Liverpool have already won the league. There's a notion that these guys cannot be stopped, and Liverpool are this unstoppable force that people need to watch out for. And we're just going to have an open discussion here. So we're going to have a real discussion as to what Liverpool look like, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we may have to have just a really little mini conversation about the one and only, your boy Lala. And again, as I said, guys, I come in peace. I come in peace. I'm here to be the friendliest guy in the world. I'm here to be the friendliest guy in the world. So that's going to be. So we're going to really talk about Liverpool, the debut, what that means, the few players looking ahead to the season, and a general EPL season preview. Because what I want to know is, are Liverpool this team to be feared? Or do Liverpool fans need to humble themselves? And again, I'm not saying anything. What are we saying about Salah? Can Salah still produce what he did last season? And can Florian Wirtz or even Ekitike take over the goal scoring and the creative burden if Salah isn't able to say what's up? I'm not saying Salah is trash. I'm not saying he's washed. I'm not saying he's done on the spiral. But we did see a disaster class. And we did see a penalty get sent all the way to Krypton. One-way trip. We'll have other discussions. Guys, it is what it is. We're here. We're all good doing our things. Remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. If there's anything you wish to add to the show, guys, feel free to send in a debate scheme. Remember, guys, your super chats and your debate schemes help to keep the channel alive. Because Rachel is bleaching, the money will now go towards world peace. It will go towards promoting world peace and to cure world hunger. So, I'll start light. Let's start with the good. I want first our general thoughts on, let me just get this together. Our thoughts on, let's start with Ekitike. So let me put that in there, Ekitike in there. So, what's it called? Weedman, is a mic working there, Weedman?
What's going on, man?
So, Weedman, thoughts on Ekitike. So first of all, did you watch the game?
I watched the highlights.
Okay, well, you watched that. Okay, so thoughts and views on Ekitike. Do you think that this could be a superstar in waiting, or do we still need to wait to see what he can do. Like, judging from his debut, was he worth the price? Because he did that whole celebration. Like, hey, you all this talk. Do you think that this guy could be a real superstar, or one game tax?
I mean, you could say, all those things. And the thing about one game tax is this is technically still a preseason game, like it matters sort of, but it doesn't really matter, like people aren't but breaking their backs in order to win this match. And once you see people try and actually defend properly and not like what Crystal Palace were doing for that first goal, then, I mean, you might see something else. I don't really have much to say about what his performance could be, because ultimately I don't judge people off the Community Shield game. That's going to be trying to judge people off the Community Shield game tends to not go well.
No, okay, but that's goal, because it was an amazing goal.
Very good goal. Very good goal.
How much, even if it's a preseason thing and everything, what does that do for his confidence? Because I believe that his celebration was in response to people saying that you overpaid for a guy who isn't worth that amount of money. And that's goal, and that celebration was like, no, I am worth that money, and I'm listening to all of the naysayers saying what they're saying.
I think half
so what
the talk is also because the Isak transfer is rumored, right? And so if the Isak transfer wasn't a thing, people wouldn't be talking this much about Ekitike's transfer fee, because now if they're going to spend big money on Isak, you spent a lot of money on this second striker now, right? Which is kind of where all the discussion comes from. And that's where it was a good goal. I think that it will be a good big boost to confidence, but ultimately it really just depends on if they sign Isak or not, to see if it's going to be a guy that's going to be a starter or a second or a bench player, right? And if you are coming in as a start or expecting to start for a team, and then you come in and then you end up not being the starter because they sign a player that comes in after you that's better than you, then that kind of does something to your confidence way more. Like, that hurts your confidence way more than scoring a goal in a Community Shield.
So basically, looking at that game, do you think that Liverpool still need to get Isak? I say yes, but do you say, oh, look, Ekitike, Gakpo can do what he did last season. You got Gakpo, you got Ekitike, Salah. Okay, why do we need Isak?
Are you asking me if it's a good idea for Liverpool to improve their team? Of course it is. Like, Isak is a direct improvement, so yes, they should get him, right?
For 150 mil. If it will cost 150 mil, you still say yes.
I'm not the money guy, right? So if you can get the transfer done without breaking your rules of FFP, then get it done. That's my thing, right? Then my advice is always, then you should do the transfer. Now, whether it's actually good for your business or not, that's not up to me. Therefore, yes, they should get Isak, because he's a direct upgrade on a player that they just got. He's still a young striker, that Ekitike, so he can still a little bit improve. All I'm saying is that it might hurt his confidence a lot that if Isak comes in and then he was expecting to be a starting striker and then he suddenly is not, that's not a great feeling to have when you're a player. So I think that he scored a good goal, and we can expect to see a little bit from him. I think it's more just dependent on if Isak comes or not.
But my thing, though, I think it's an interesting point. It depends on the kind of player that you are. A player coming in could either hurt your confidence or it could motivate you. Because I'm going to prove as to why I'm better than him. So basically, because as a manager, what you want is competition. So if Isak comes in, that means Gakpo, Ekitike, and Isak all need to prove why they should be starting.
In your first season, you're not looking for competition. Your first season, you're looking to settle and make sure you can solidify your starting point and then have some competition to start improving. If you immediately have competition, it can be overwhelming, especially for a young player. And so that's kind of the point of it would be really good for his career if he were to be the starter for a whole season and then have some competition to deal with, so that he's now acclimated to Liverpool, actually has a little bit of a rhythm with the team as well. So he actually has something to compete with, and instead of suddenly being new, having to compete, having to learn the team, having to learn the city, having to learn all these teams, all these things, it can be quite overwhelming. So I think for Ekitike's career, it's best if Isak doesn't come. But here's the thing, Liverpool also doesn't have a lot of attacking depth, right? So they don't have a lot of depth in strikers. So if they're not going to sign Isak, they need to sign a different second striker, which I don't see that they're in for. Therefore, sign Isak, get him in. Fuck Ekitike's, first season as a striker,
Blick, what are you saying? Ekitike, thoughts? Mr. Blick, Dr. Blick, Blicky. What's it called? Chronicle.
Yo, man. What's up?
Yeah, so thoughts on Ekitike, man?
Well, To be honest, I was at the friendly today, so I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie.
okay.
I jumped on the stream, didn't realize this was a whole Liverpool thing. Yeah, the chat's been
Oh, no,
saying.
no, wait, hold
No,
up.
this is Chelsea match.
Wait, hold up. We're doing a
Chronicle.
bro, hold up. We're doing a preview, bro. So we will address Chelsea, bro. Close to us,
Okay,
we'll address them getting drunk because
well,
I need some unofficial because you're unofficial, unpaid, unverified Chelsea correspondent. So
Yes.
we'll get
Yeah.
them. So yeah.
Lovely. So I can't really speak on the game because I didn't see it, but
So basically, this is a better
yeah.
question. Ekitike scoring, quality goal and everything. Do they still need to get Isak or are they fine with Ekitike?
Well, time tells. I don't think they're desperate for him. Let's just say that Liverpool are in such an advantageous position where time's on their side, and I think that they can wait for Newcastle to almost fall out with Isak for the value to drop down, which is what I said in the last stream. I really don't think Isak's going to be that high of a valuation because I think Newcastle will get to the point where they have to force their hand and Liverpool will just get the player that they want anyway. I just want to say, don't read too heavy into preseason stuff because it's hard enough for me to be hyped up about Chelsea right now watching the players. Oh my God, like if we played like that every game we're
cooking. We're cooking.
No, basically, sorry, right now. The amount of times I've seen teams have a great preseason and a trash season.
I mean, look at
horrible
Chelsea.
preseason and a great season is too many.
Manchester United story.
Chelsea in 2016, perfect example, right? We looked amazing that preseason. We ended up finishing 10th that season. Even last season, when Haaland came in, everyone was mocking him in the first 2 games of Man City because he had that poor preseason and the Community Shield. All of a sudden, he bangs in 35 plus goals in the Prem. Like it's just not. It's really bad. And when people were getting on this Arsenal hate train that they were, their performance so bad, who cares about these?
It doesn't matter.
Nobody's going to remember any of these games.
For me, but your performance does matter, though. Your performance, how you perform, matters, not the scoreline, really.
But even so, it's more like even then, I just think it only matters with fitness and sharpness and just getting
because but Chronicle,
style of play,
But Chronicle, look at our game against Bayer Leverkusen. Like the performance we gave, it's like they didn't.
But let me say this. Basically, at the end of the day, do you know why I never cover preseason games or anything? Is because how hard is the opposition working? How seriously is the opposition taking the game? So the reason, basically preseason. Basically, put it this way: preseason has nothing to do with us, the fans. It's all about the players and the managers. Because if let's say a team does super amazing in the preseason thing, how do you know that they're going to play that same way in the main season? Because when you're playing preseason, is the team you're playing as hard as you're playing? Is the team you're playing care as much as you care? You don't really know because it's preseason, it's experimental, you're trying things, you're trying to get your fitness up, you're now experimenting with formations. Next week is when it gets real, where this is no longer like, is where every game now matters. Not a single preseason game matters, not a single one. Next week, Palace, that's when, now it's not time to be real. So that's why even for this Community Shield, I'm happy for Palace and everything. Basically, this means nothing for Liverpool. It means nothing. But what this is about is, you're getting a general idea of what Ekitike could be. Hold up. I think some even said it in the streets. Haaland's debut season. Remember when he missed that open goal? I'm like, oh my gosh, who's going to score more, Haaland or Darwin Núñez? And the guy breaks the goal scoring record in the season. So it doesn't matter. It's just about having general discussions, general ideas of what could may happen. But a preseason.
We can't act like Liverpool weren't trying to win this game. They were putting a lot of effort into this game.
It's like, yes, they were but put it this way. Liverpool losing, do you think they're going to lose next week because they lost the Community Shield game?
No way.
Yes, they'd like to win, but they're not, for me, it's not that big a deal because, again, teams have won a Community Shield, done bad next season. They've lost a Community Shield, done really well next season. So what all this is about is how is this team going to play like? So I'm now getting an idea of, this is how Wirtz and Ekitike now come in. I cannot see where Isak can now fall into the game. Now, how can Salah combine with Wirtz? So you're just getting a general idea of how they can combine and play into a game. But again, don't read too much into preseason because what you don't want is a false sense of how your team will perform next season. That's what you don't want, because I've seen that so many times of like, oh my gosh, we look so amazing, and then the real stuff happens, and then your team is freaking cooked. So Blake, talk to me. Your thoughts on Ekitike's debut?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Good on the ball. Good. Good link up play. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. No, I was just saying he's good on the ball. He had good link up play, and he's somebody that has the. Okay, do I sound better now? Am I good?
Yes. Oh yeah, it's better. It's better.
He's somebody that can link the attack together, man. We haven't had that in a while. So seeing him on the ball, seeing how he looked in a low block situation, and seeing how he takes his finish, there's a lot of potential in that guy, and the confidence that he has is something that's gonna benefit Liverpool going forward. Especially his link up play with Florian Wirtz. Them guys were on sync at times, and the whole attack was looking good. But everything else, which you're going to touch on in a bit, was a bit missing, and it comes down to the fact that Liverpool's bench is now weaker with the attack.
So look at how Ekitike played. Do you still feel you need Isak in this team?
Yes, because when Ekitike came off, who went up front? Harvey Elliott. You like when Liverpool weren't looking good. If you look to that bench, who did you think could change the game?
No, Blake. Do you know what's also crazy? Like when they went to the bench, because obviously you wear different stuff when you go to the bench. I didn't know who that bench was. I was like, is that the Palace bench or the Liverpool bench? Because I could hardly recognize the players who were on that bench. And then I didn't realize that it was actually the Liverpool bench. I was like, oh damn.
Because as much as people criticize Nunes, Diaz, and RIP to late Jota, Liverpool had a good bench. We used to be able to win games off our bench or change the game off our bench. But now that with what's happened with the selling and obviously the unfortunate passing of Jota, Liverpool's bench is very weak. Now Liverpool are in a situation where they only have a good starting 11. And if you look at the defense situation in terms of centre backs, if Konate and Van Dijk go down, the team is lacking in terms of depth in certain areas. So in terms of Liverpool, they need about a couple of players based on what we've sold and based on the situation that's happened. And the double pivot of McAllister and Szoboszlai, Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones is terrible. They can't keep the ball. There's no one that can control games in that tempo. So you saw that we missed Gravenberch. So even from a backup standpoint, there's a few pieces that Liverpool need. That's why when I was telling you that Isak is needed and depth is needed, this is what I mean. This Liverpool team that's currently constructed cannot win the Premier League because we don't have the squad to win the Premier League.
Oh wow! So you're already saying that like you're not sure about back to back.
I think that's a stretch. You guys really have a good team.
Wait, but hold up. No, basically, no. Come on. Diaz gone, Nunes gone.
Yeah, I think
unfortunate passing of Jota. Yeah. Those are 3 players. 3.
But I think people harping on this Isak thing. I don't think Isak is needed. I think he's similar to Ekitike. Ekitike was really good today.
No. But see, this is the mistake that you make, and this is what I think.
Isak's just Ekitike, but with better finishing. That's the
thing.
And no, wait. And that's the key, because what I saw from Ekitike is, I can see this. He's going to miss a lot of chances. He's not a clinical finisher. That Liverpool team, you need a clinical. Ekitike has not reached the point where this is a clinical finisher you can rely upon. They need a clinical finisher, which is not what Ekitike.
Can I speak on this?
Okay, let me
wait, hold on, Blake, I'm coming to you.
Okay, let me wrap this up. I know you guys are saying this is a stretch, but what you guys got to understand is this: we've criticized Arsenal in the past for having a weak bench. Chelsea have a good bench. They look at all the players that they've signed in terms of having.
We have like 10 players coming back from loan.
Now, that's why I'm saying you guys got a good bench, and the Premier League is not just about your starting 11. People are saying Isak isn't needed for depth, but we had Gakpo and Diaz battling it out. Now we just have Gakpo. As much as people criticize Diaz would have impacted this game in a positive way.
Yeah, he's a starter.
Gakpo played better when he had to look over his shoulder, knowing that if I don't play well, I can get subbed off. Some players need to know that their position is under threat for them to function well. And if you look at our team, we had Ben Doak, Harvey Elliott, who's basically going to leave. And we have we have no centre backs, we have no midfielders in terms of obviously Gravenberch's his wife was pregnant, and obviously McAllister's come off an injury. You could already see that there's certain areas from the long haul that has Liverpool struggling. People say Liverpool are whack defensively. That's because our midfield was non-existent. Curtis Jones was trash. Soberslide was trash.
Wait,
So
Blake,
I'm not saying we're not going to compete. I'm just saying to win a Premier League and to challenge in the Champions League with the new format, you need depth. That's what I'm saying.
UCL maybe not, but like the league,
You
no
need
one
depth.
else has. No one has positions. No one's perfect in every position in the league.
And
With
you
any
haven't-
team.
Why
No,
did Liverpool
and-
say that they had
and
the
we
best
haven't-
backline
Like,
this
bro,
season?
I'm pretty sure Chelsea got a Colwell injury. Now look at their centre backs.
But
Like,
they're going to sign another
it's
centre
not
back.
good.
That's what Maresca
Also,
said.
we
He
have-
said they're signing another
even-
centre back.
Can I speak on this?
I don't know if we're
City-
going to buy a centre back.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna sign anybody.
You have
Okay,
this
let me-
back.
Let me bring in what's it called? AK, talk to me. Ekitike.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sorry, bro. I was at a birthday dinner, so
Shout out. Happy birthday, bro.
it's tomorrow, but okay. But
Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow, bro.
yeah. I'm actually turning 21, not fake 21.
So you're
fine,
older than
that's fine.
AKH.
No. What they say? No. He's younger than I turned 21 in October, so
That means I'm older than you.
Yeah, you're a few months older than me, so yeah.
Okay. But in terms of the game, yeah, you just want me to focus on Ekitike or the entire
Yeah,
game?
just Ekitike. So thoughts on Ekitike and how he played?
Yeah, I thought he was decent. He looked sharp first half. The goal was well taken. I thought in the second half he had a couple chances that he probably should have put away. I was impressed with his link-up play. He seems to, what is he? He seems to get the ball in tight areas, and he's able to, find players, find runners in behind.
Mm.
And yeah, man, the guy played well. I also thought Florian Wirtz played well. I think, and I sent you a DM about this. I think I follow this account on Twitter who I think captured perfectly what the problem with Liverpool is, and I think if that's probably if they don't address that problem, I think that might be what loses them the league potentially.
So okay, so basically, what he sent me said that Liverpool look vulnerable immediately after possession turnovers. They need to improve their counter press after losing the ball. This is one side effect of Szoboszlai not playing a 10. He quickly closed spaces from the front to stop transitions after possession was lost. When this doesn't happen, it puts emphasis on decisions behind like that, such as VVD's poor decisions to step up for the second goal. Glasner clearly knew this weakness and informed his team to punish it with direct passes into his attackers.
The
and
fullbacks are
also,
too high.
The
The
fullbacks
are
were
too
out
high.
of position quite
I
hard.
think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the
they're too
biggest
high.
thing with Liverpool, man. Out of possession, I avoided one. I avoided. Yeah, I avoided.
I can't wait. No, we can't wait, bro.
Okay,
Basically, that'll be a great. Once you have a new mic, it'll be
Yeah.
But you know what's so weird? I'm so used to you having a bad mic that it would actually be weird you having an actual proper mic.
When he
for it. It
came
is
with
what
the
it is.
Yeah.
phone, man, that was shocking.
Yeah, man. I think I think the Szoboszlai, we call him. Thank you, Gullit. I think we call him, Hungarian model and stuff like that. On the ball, definitely the less said the better. But off the ball, the guy is very important because he's probably the only Liverpool midfielder who has the engine to go both ways. He can go box to box. He leads the press, but also he's able to stop transitions. He has the engine to dominate both boxes. I think the problem with Liverpool is Wirtz in the number 10 doesn't give you what Szoboszlai gives you. He doesn't give you that off the ball, although he's a better chance creator. And I think Liverpool's off-ball shape suffers because of that. I think you have to find a way to play Wirtz and Szoboszlai. You have to find a way to play Szoboszlai in the number 10 whilst also playing Wirtz.
No, I don't agree with that.
I mean, I agree because they haven't got
I
an
don't
engine.
think so.
We didn't have.
They haven't got anyone.
Wait, hold on. Blick.
Okay, no, the reason why I disagree, because I've watched Liverpool the whole of preseason, and Szoboszlai has looked good when he's next to Gravenberch. Soboslai has looked good in that deeper position when he's next to McAllister. The issue
Yeah,
is
he's good
you
playing
can't play Soboslai next to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones and Soboslai can't function together because you got to ask yourself, who's the person controlling the game from that area? Who's the person that's able to do the simple passes? Curtis Jones doesn't know when to release the ball, and Soboslai, because of the person next to him not knowing when to release the ball, feels under pressure because that dude is creating pressure by holding onto the ball and losing it too long. If you play the midfield, if you're not the most confident person in midfield, and you have someone that's very comfortable on the ball, they make you calm just by being around them. And having a McAllister and having a Gravenberch, someone that can beat the first press, is something that's key. And that's why in preseason Liverpool have looked a lot better. The issue is you can't play Curtis Jones and Soboslai together because Curtis Jones is a role player. He's a guy that comes off the bench. He's not a guy that you start game. He's not a guy that you start.
No, the guy's not a starter, bro. The guy's not a bona fide starter.
I think the thing as well, like I get where Blick is coming from. I do think Soboslai probably does look better with a Gravenberch next to him. I wouldn't agree with McAllister. I think both of them were too. I don't think either one of them is a natural DM. I think Soboslai Gravenberch is probably.
I only said that for legs.
Okay. Another thing I look at apart from what I think about the Szoboszlai thing is Isak. He's a great player. Do I think Liverpool would be better off signing a winger and playing Ekitike as the starting striker, signing a top tier winger, or?
So basically, this top tier winger, is this a goal scoring winger or just a pure winger that's to create for Ekitike? Because my thing though is
inside forward.
My thing is, I'm just not sure whether Ekitike is going to be that gone man and clinical finisher. I still think that he's a guy that still needs to
looking at the profiles that they're looking at, they're looking at Rodrigo, they look at Barcola. Both of those guys, in my opinion, are more inside forwards. Like Barcola, one thing about him is he gets into a lot of goal scoring positions. Like he doesn't score them, but he gets into a lot of positions to score goals. I think same thing with Rodrigo on the left. He will probably get into position to score. I think they're looking at like an inside forward type profile because that's what gets the best out of Ekitike, in my opinion. Even Gakpo,
I told people about it.
Similar to
Marmouche. I gotta say something real quick. You guys were on here on stream saying that Gakpo is better than Diaz.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he is.
That was crazy. That was crazy. I was saying to basically seriously.
Blake,
the Luis Diaz slander was insane. No, wait, hold up. No, hold up. Monimis, wait, hold up. Is Monimis here?
Yeah, I remember that stream, Blake.
No. Monimis, don't you dare hide. You said raise your hand and stand up so the whole class can freaking see.
I don't think they're not that far in levels. Like I think there's
no.
You guys gassed up Diaz. Nah, you guys gassed up Diaz like he's like 10x the player Gakpo.
Wait, hold up, Monimis. Wait, hold up, Monimis. Didn't you say that you thought Gakpo was better than Luis Diaz?
Yes, I did.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy. Who said that's not crazy?
You're acting. Hold on. You're acting
Luis
as
Diaz
if I
starts
said
for every single team in the league.
Hold on. You're acting as
wait. Hold on, Monimis.
The way you said that's crazy. You're acting as if I said Luis Diaz is better than Vinicius Jr. Like, relax.
Bro, he just scored one league goal.
Let me
AJ,
Wait. Okay, Bhupinder, then come back to you, Blake. Bhupinder,
I think what people like Monimis who said that Gakpo is better probably mean more reliable in terms of his performances and not as inconsistent as Diaz. I mean, today probably was the game where they needed Luis Diaz, and there will be probably games where they need someone like a Luis Diaz. But there will also be games probably there where Cody Gakpo will be probably more useful to them. So, yeah.
But Diaz wait, hold up. I think so. We're having two different conversations here. Wait, hold up. I think did Gakpo perform better than Diaz last season? 100%.
But
in a
because
vacuum,
Diaz was playing
Gakpo is not
striker
a
last year.
better footballing talent than Diaz. So all because Gakpo performed better last season doesn't make him a better overall footballing talent than Diaz.
But there's context because
Let me
last
respond.
year.
Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, Monimis, and then come back to you, Emblick. Monimis.
In terms of dribbling and getting past the man, yes, Diaz is better than Gakpo. But I think Gakpo is better than Diaz because when it comes to the final product, the cross, the shot, I think Gakpo is better than Diaz. I think in terms of the action, Gakpo is better than Diaz. Diaz obviously has more skills, can get past the fullback, but Diaz will dribble past the fullback and be wasteful. But I remember that Man City game when Salah came back from injury and Liverpool playing Man City at Anfield. The guy literally picked up the ball, Rodri off of him, spins Kyle Walker, does all the skills. 1v1 with the goalkeeper misses. That's Diaz. Diaz has got all the skills, but can't put it together when it matters in front of goal and when in terms of crossing the ball.
I also remember this guy. I also remember this guy slandering Luis Diaz last season in games. In Hangouts, I remember this guy slandering.
That's a lie. So wait, hold on. Blake, respond. Blake.
So let me say this about Gakpo, yeah, because a lot of you guys here need to pay attention to Gakpo's game. If you next time when you watch Gakpo, notice this: you say good crossing, he never goes down the line. A lot of his crosses are just
never beats his man either.
He just cuts in
back post, and a lot of the time it goes out of play. A lot of the crosses he does are useless. A lot of his goals really come off him just ghosting in the back post and scoring tapping,
eating off someone else's.
He's not. Are we looking at the same player
or individual brilliance? He's not doing it. Diaz is better.
Wait. Hold on, Blake.
As a winger, yeah, if you really look at Diaz, is the closest thing to a striker without being a striker. Because if you look at all these actions and how he progresses the ball and how he dribbles, he doesn't dribble past people. He doesn't. A lot of his goals are literally him benefiting of being on the back post, which I give him credit. He has good positional awareness. But if you're looking at getting your team up the pitch, if he's not scoring, he's not doing anything. He's not assisting. He's not creating any chances. He's just there. People used to Liverpool fans call him Ghost Po because he's always ghosting the game. Because I've seen this dude live. Yeah, I've never seen someone with that is 6'4", that is so inconsistent in the air and has no physical presence.
But I think what's it called? Blake makes the key points. If Gakpo doesn't score, what is his contribution in the game? If he doesn't score, because I don't remember last time this guy crossed a ball. I can't remember the last time this guy dribbled a man. I can't remember the guy broke the lines or anything. Because if he doesn't score, what does he do to affect the game?
If you think Diaz is better than Gakpo, I'm not gonna get mad at you for thinking that. But it's the way you're like, Diaz is so clear of Gakpo. These are two like bang average.
No. Wait, hold up. I didn't say he's no. Wait, hold up. I didn't say he's so clear. I'm just saying that I do think. Not like it's the most worst, crazy thing in the world, but I do think it's like I'm taken aback by someone to say, "Oh, Gakpo is better than thingy," because I'm like, "What?"
I think it's wild that you think Diaz is that much better.
I do like Money just said. There's certain attributes where Gakpo is better. There's certain attributes where Diaz is better. So I do feel like it's quite a close conversation.
The reason Liverpool want a new left winger, but neither of them are good enough. The reason they want a new
No, I don't think that's true. I think Diaz wanted to leave. I don't think that if Diaz would have said,
hold on, one at a time. Kenny.
No, I don't agree with. If Diaz would have Diaz wanted to leave, I think that they would have been happy with Diaz and Gakpo there.
It's because of his wages. You wanted to.
Yeah, so obviously they wanted more wages and they didn't want it to extend. But Luis Diaz and Gakpo was a very good rotation. That's very good rotation. Two.
Let's not lie here. Let's not forget getting pretty much all the Premier League teams.
That's what I'm saying. They start for every single level.
Disrespect both of these wingers who are clearly very good.
Left wingers right now in football are on a down
period.
Premier League left wingers. You're looking at Anthony Gordon.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, how is
Anthony Gordon's the only non-Liverpool left winger who's worth anything. Look at the name I'm telling you.
Hold on. AK, we're not repping Commissioner
Anthony
bro.
Gordon. Now look at what I'm telling you. Anthony Gordon is a supposed standard for Premier League left wing.
Yeah.
That should tell you how bad.
Yeah, that's
Barnes
we
is the better footballer than Gordon.
we got a left winger coming this season. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Well, I can guarantee you this, bro. Marcus Rashford starts for most of Premier League.
Okay, wait. Let me.
If you
Wait,
compare
hold
the
up.
left to the right hand side's way better. You got Salah,
Wait, let me
Saka,
switch it up.
Rogers.
Marcus Rashford starts for every team, but
Wait. So guys, what are we saying about vets? Do you think so? Okay, so Bupindi, let me come to since you are unverified, unpaid, unofficial Bundesliga correspondent.
Can we change that?
We can't because I have no money to pay anyone, so everyone is unofficial for the moment.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
I rob
I'm going
a bank.
unionize. I'm going unionize, man.
Fine, you're still not getting paid.
No, you guys are official, but you're just not getting paid. Like we know who it is.
okay. So basically, do you think that vets? I thought, listen, that's it. Vets should have had about 2 or 3 assists today if Ekitike was actually far more clinical. Do you think, because this links into Salah, but I don't want to bring in Salah just yet, but do you think that vets can really take away the creative burden off of Salah and actually really be a new creative outlet? Or what should we expect from vets for a first season? Because we know that there's going to be massive pressure based on the name, the hype, and the amount of money paid.
Yeah, of course. With Wirtz, he is. I think him and Musiala, they are both I can't separate them in terms of level. They're as good as each other, and I think signing Wirtz was probably a really good decision from Liverpool to actually take away what, like you said, the burden from them, because especially last season, if Florian Wirtz wasn't on his A game, there was nothing going on at Leverkusen. Like even Granit Xhaka was having a bad season, so it was only Wirtz who is the creative guy. And the good thing about Florian Wirtz is it's not only passes, it's also dribbles. Like he can actually create through both actions of play. Yeah, he can see someone and play the pass that probably 90% or even 95% of the players in the Premier League can play. But he's also able to beat a man. But yeah, the only thing I think is that with someone like Hugo Ekitike receiving some of those passes, not every pass will lead to a goal. Because I've seen Hugo Ekitike play at Frankfurt, and he was actually a creator for Mamouche for the first half of the season. Like Mamouche was scoring from every single angle that was possible, and he was actually the talisman of Frankfurt.
So basically, you agree with me in the sense of Ekitike is not really a clinical finisher, so you can't. Yeah.
No, he isn't. He's great at link-up play. He can hold up the ball, similar to Olivier Giroud. But when it comes to finishing, I mean, he's still kind of young. He can improve on that. I don't know, but how much he can improve on that, because there is a natural given talent to finishing. But yeah, I mean, with Florian Wirtz, the only thing I'm worried about, he already had an ACL injury. I'm not sure how that will, translate into the Premier League. It's more intense. You have to say it. It's more physical. That's the only worry I would have. But besides that, I think he will do great. And I mean, one thing that has to be also looked at is with every foreigner, the English press, we know how they are. It doesn't matter.
That hate watch is nasty, man. That hate watch is nasty.
No, bro. No, come on. That's a standard. It's a hate watch, bro.
If this was Florian Walker, or I don't know, the focus wouldn't be as much. So
Florence Walker, man, Florence Walker.
No. But what's it called? But on that point though, there are people that believe that Grealish can still bring back his career at Everton. Do you know that
That's
nobody? No,
conceivable.
seriously, nobody wants to have the uncomfortable conversation that this man cost 100 million and is known more for promoting alcoholism than football. No one wants
No,
to
the
talk about
guy-
it.
you see the-
burgers.
You forgot one thing. He gave Almiron life to have that one good season.
Sure.
Did you see the video of Grealish? He was asked to find Birmingham on a map of England. He didn't know.
And also, AJ, with Wirtz, the other thing is there are way more eyes on him. Like he's now playing
Yes.
at Liverpool. That's not tiny Leverkusen. You know, Leverkusen only known for a highway exit in Germany and the football club, but nothing else. Like that's it. And we've seen it this transfer season. Look at what has happened to Leverkusen. I mean, they sold every single player. And now the pressure's on. And at Liverpool, they paid a lot of money for him. We've seen of course, Van Dijk, he had a huge fee on him.
My question is though, do you think he can deliver with all the pressure that's on him? Do you think he can actually deliver?
Yeah, because this guy, similar to someone like Cole Palmer, he isn't like, what do you call it? Not the smartest.
He doesn't have to score to
not
impact the game.
No. In terms of he doesn't care about anything else.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about anything else. Similar to a Cole Palmer, he only cares about football. It's only that's the only thing he wants to do. And for someone to be in the number 10, to perform, to be the main creator, you have to be a guy who isn't faced by anything. And Florian Wirtz has shown that. Like in the Bundesliga, he has shown it in parts for the national team. The only thing is that he isn't playing in Germany no more. Like he's not everybody's darling anymore. He will be Ekitike. He will be every Chelsea fan.
So this is the first time that basically be facing criticism for the first time now.
Yeah,
and
this is the slander league.
Shout out perverts, man.
And AJ, to be honest, can he actually win? Like, can he actually be satisfy people? Because if he performs, people will say, "Oh, 150 million."
Yeah, you were supposed to
perform. And if he doesn't perform, people will say, "Oh, of course, another Bundesliga failure." Even though many Bundesliga talents have shown to be successful in the Premier League, so that's the only thing. But I know that his family and his background is like very grounded, very private. I know that he can actually handle that. But that's the only thing I'll say that could cause some trouble. But when it comes on the pitch, I think it will fit perfectly.
Okay,
comment.
So what's it called? No, I break that up.
My guy.
Yeah. Talk to him about Wirtz, man.
I think he's going to be great this season. What people need to understand is the reason why we opted to get him because our two chief creators were Salah and Trent. Trent leaves, so you bring in someone creative in the midfield and see if you can work with Soboslai being in more of a deeper role. Based on today's game, I thought he was good. He had a really good first half. Second half, he kind of fell off a bit, but that's Liverpool's overall team. I think if we had a better finisher, if Ekitike took his chances, we'll be talking about Wirtz has arrived. This is the game because he would have had 2 or 3 assists. Because that cross that he did in the second half, where Ekitike didn't even hit the target, that was a great pass. So it really depends on if Liverpool can be clinical. It's gonna be a nice, enjoyable watch because I'm excited to see him play. He was one of the people I was looking forward to. His link up with Ekitike is really good.
But how much pressure do you think is on him?
Because
Bupina makes a key points of like people are like, whoa, 120 mil, you've got to perform, blah blah.
You know what the thing about it is? I think the pressure is gonna be on him. But if Liverpool, let's say we sign Isak, I think Isak, because of how dragged out the saga is, will divert the attention away. But I think the pressure overall is on the whole entire team. Like the pressure's on the whole entire team. Even Salah, look, you got a section of guy that's been performing 9 years straight coming up. So the pressure's on the whole entire team because of all the players that we bought.
We know why that is, Blick. We know why that is.
Oh man,
I
But
mean,
hey,
they say that when
I,
when an African man get paid, they say his performance.
We'll get there.
Does HH think he's African?
Aubameyang part 2. Aubameyang part 2.
uh,
We know HH's thoughts on North Africans.
oh man,
look,
damn.
look,
These are lies. These are lies.
look, on your point,
He said North African tax. no, but I, honestly though, I do think Wirtz is gonna have a good season. I just hope Liverpool fix the errors that we need to fix, and things should be fine. Whether we'll win the league, I don't know. This is gonna be a very interesting Premier League, especially with Chelsea.
No. Because obviously we'll get to the preview, but I do feel like there's going to be an adaptation period. I think there was some interesting stuff there, but it's going to take some time for Wirtz to really understand, okay, what's my role in this team? Am I a guy on the left? Am I a support striker? How do I work off of Gakpo, who may be on the left? And what is our understanding of who goes up, who goes... So he has to really understand, because this is a pretty different team from Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Information,
look what
style of play, in personnel.
About Gakpo. Look what I sent you on Twitter about Gakpo. Just look at that. That's what you need to know about Gakpo's game against in the final, man, because that play right there was shocking, killing off our attack. But yeah, I think Ekitike will be fine. Will there be adaptation period? Yes, there were moments in the game that we overpassed when we should have shoot, and it's just understanding where everybody's gonna be. But it'll be an adaptation period. I feel like if Liverpool can win the first couple of games, I know one of them is against Arsenal coming up pretty early on. If we can have good results there and just gid our way until we actually start getting comfortable, then I think we should be fine. At this stage, for our team being new, it's all about gid. I don't care if we look sloppy, look dodgy. It's all about gid at the beginning. For a team that's gelling, that's sold up. We have like 5 or 6 new starters, so it's all about gid early on. But yeah, I think it'll be good. That's what I got to say on that.
All right, let me just make the mix. So shout out to 87 member for thank you for membership month. Don't be super reactionary, in my opinion. I am not being reactionary. 87.
We'll get there.
We will get there. We'll have. Okay, I told you. The name of this hangout is called Peace. The name of this content is called Peace, and I come in peace. I come in peace. Shout out to that forehead is huge. Don't need a runway 3 at Heathrow.
Look how cool! Look how conical looks as well. Look how conical the forehead.
Okay,
covering your head is not going to make your forehead smaller.
All right, how about this? So now I can't say anything. So we can't say anything. Okay, so there you go. Shout out to your boy Mega Man. Please make a FPL team code for the football. What's it called? Elijah's working on it. So once Elijah gets that sorted out,
wasn't there supposed to be money for last season's?
I
finished third in that last season.
Yeah. It's on its way.
Yeah, so many
It's on its way. Shout out to Kababara, man. Someone tell Salah and VVD to leave the football before the football leaves you.
Chill, bro.
No, okay.
What are we doing?
I think Salah
You see. Wait, hold up. Look. Salah is going to get cooked. But what I'm not going to do is be like, oh, my, you should retire now. No. It's one game. And a one game that is a glorified friendly, we can't now say Salah and VVD should now retire after one game. Stop it.
Salah should never take a penalty ever again.
Wait, no, hold on. We'll get there. Shout out to Grokojak. Liverpool should be looking at the future centre backs. VVD looking iffy. Should have invested in Mosquera or
They want the Italian.
No. Okay. Quickly on this though, because this one is. Are we beginning to see the decline of VVD, or let's actually wait until the season starts?
He's always had these aura defenders.
Bro, he's an aura defender. Now let's be real. I don't know what an aura defender is. I grew up where the defenders defend. So again, Moneymates, can you Moneymates for the hold up. Moneymates for members of the jury, can you please explain what aura defending is?
Bangers and mash midfielders go and press the ball from behind. That's what it is.
So it's not defending then.
No. Wait.
Hold on. Okay, Moneymates, can you please explain to the members of the jury what is aura defending?
Well, first of all, I want to save my voice for the Salah section. Second of all,
agenda.
We have the orange debate again.
You know when in 2019 when no one could dribble past him, like I think he does this thing where he puts his hand out and he just expects attackers to fall over.
I can't lie, but that's a Fugazi step. No
Bro,
one
just
can go up
drop
as
it.
Lindelof in
You
that
see,
time.
no. Okay.
That's literally
Here's my thing. Is Van Dijk a quality defender? Yes. Is he one of the best of his generation? Yes. Desai, Maldini, Baresi, Cannavaro,
Nah,
Beckenbauer.
come on.
VVD
nah.
is not.
Come on.
Kenny,
No,
VVD
come-
is
no.
not in
HH,
that
don't do
conversation.
this.
Oh,
No,
HH,
but-
I
no,
put
but- no, but-
90s
no,
defender,
no,
man.
No, but
Sure,
if you
let's
look
do
at,
this.
for example, today for the goal, he was not really over defending. I just
No.
he thought-
But
just
but let's
misread
be real.
it. That's
Like we know what Ike says about the never been dribbled past. That's a
Yeah, no.
bullcrap statistic because if you watch
Yeah,
the
yeah.
games, it's not as if he's winning this 1v1 battles.
Yeah.
Well,
HH,
Lindelof
no,
was
no,
a
no,
dribble
no,
pass
but- no,
for
but
a
obviously
year.
No,
what-
What's been a good
That's why it's not
wait, hold up. Do you know what a thing is? I want to know how many people went past peak Ashley Cole. Because, bro, you could ever get past
Not
that
many.
guy.
Okay,
No,
no,
but-
no,
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 but-
Again, let's be Ashley Cole. Is he a useless human being? Of course he is. As a footballer and as a defender, you don't get past
Batman
Ashley
don't
Cole.
cheat.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
You
but
don't
HH,
get past Ashley
who-
No,
Cole.
but it is
HH,
no, but
who
it
would
is
you-
as a fullback is different because you're gonna get like actual
you have to read-
the
you have to
wingers
read
are gonna
the
try and
game
do ball more. So
No,
it's
no.
different as a
Okay.
centre back.
Kenny. I don't know how many times that many people got past pick Nesta or pick Maldini. I don't know.
No, it- no,
And also Kenny, these were times when these were actual top. Because remember, Van Dijk is in an era where it's actually inside forwards that are doing
game's
most
more-
of the
the
1v1
game's- the
things.
game's more
So
advanced now.
because
The game's more
here's my
advanced
thing,
now.
Kenny.
That might be.
Put Van
The
Dijk
game-
in the 90s or early 2000s where you are going up against a striker who
No,
tries to
it-
dribble.
It is. As much as we say that, I'm sorry,
Get your
like
freaking 21-year-old
it is. I'm sorry if you scour the YouTube and the internet, you're gonna see clips of Nesta and Maldini getting dribble pass.
That's it. It's a lie, Kenny. There's not one clip. It's a lie. They've never been dribbled past.
Even the best defenders got dribble pass. Like
That's
he's
a lie.
what
That's a
guys
lie.
like. Yeah, but anyways, like what Van Dijk does, I know he's alright defending per se. I just think that he's quite smart in the way he defends. He just usher you to a bad angle or a place where he sees that other
Every time he
defenders
plays against a
Can
striker
I
that's
can I
mobile,
can I
like,
can I
he's
say something
struggling.
real quick?
Okay, wait, hold on. What's it called? Blake, what are you saying?
Okay, so the thing about this whole I've never seen this, but that's because there was no clips back in the Stone Age. Let's be real.
There's no video.
Like where
Wait, hold
There's
on,
no
Blake.
video.
Wait, hold on, Blake. You're calling 1997 the Stone Age.
It was.
There's only
I mean,
newspapers.
HH, aren't you 19? Aren't you 19?
No. I have 2 ages. I have 2
Let me
ages.
tell you something.
Shout out to Guled in the street. Shout out to
Where you're young, it's the Stone Age. Any era where you're young is the Stone Age. But that's besides the point. At the end of the day, what it boils down to is this.
To be fair, it was only young in 1897, not 19.
No, but the point I'm trying to make is when you look at how things are now, when you make a mistake, it's more magnified. Remember Caicedo's debut for Chelsea, how everyone clipped all that stuff, and people were saying that he was gonna flop. Like this is just a
Okay. Hold on, Blake. Quick question. No, Blake. Quick question. Do you believe that peak Van Dijk is as good as peak Maldini or peak Desai?
He's better than them.
I think yeah. I'm gonna say
That's a brick. That's
Brick.
What the fuck you talking about?
So yeah, Blake,
Hey,
can you answer
don't
for
know
me?
Is he better? Is he better than Pepe?
Wait. Hold on, Blake. So Blake, so do you believe that peak Van Dijk is as good as peak Maldini, peak Desai?
Probably not, but like I believe you're a good defender in any era. You could if you're a good defender, you can function in any era or hold your own in any era because there were defenders that held their own in that era.
That's cap.
No, hey, I don't want to hear you doing this about your video about Usyk being the GOAT of boxing, man. This era is the worst era of boxing compared to what it was back in the day.
No. Okay, but look, wait, that's absolutely oranges. I'm saying that you can't tell me that Van Dijk can operate in any era when he's in an era where strikers are not strikers, and strikers don't operate like how they operated before.
So you're telling me?
No. Wait, hold up. So wait, hold up. Are you telling me right now that Van Dijk could handle peak R9? Peak.
Nobody can handle peak R9.
Nobody can
handle him.
Wait, hold on. What did you say? Wait, can you say? Wait, you said no one.
Van Dijk
Of
easily
course, like,
beat
yeah,
Salah.
one of the great players.
Wait, hold on. He said nobody can handle Picard.
Oh,
Of
Blake,
course,
he
like,
scored
the
less
certain players,
UCL
they know what
goals
they
than
can. Yeah, of
Kane.
course.
AK,
to be
if you
honest,
don't shut your mouth, I'll throw you out of this damn thing. AK, shut your mouth.
AJ,
Bro, look at defensive he gets when he's opponent.
Pre-grenade.
No. But okay. Look. Okay. You know what? That's a bad example because that's like literally the greatest player of all time.
Hey, Chase, let me say.
Bring in any top striker of the 90s, Van Dijk, I think will struggle.
I'm not
He'll
gonna lie.
struggle.
Hey, Chase,
Wait, hold on. Okay, lie to me. Pick Vieri, VVD will sweat.
I
Pick
left
Vieri,
for a
he'll
bit. We
sweat.
back on this conversation.
Well, hey,
Big 90s strikers, man. Shut up, you old head ass nonsense.
The best era of football.
Van Dijk is faster than half of these strikers.
We're done with the night.
Wait, hold on. Blake, what's it? Blake.
Let me say this. This is where this is where your argument falls apart. You're acting like Van Dijk hasn't played against Messi when he had that all-time season where he had the freaking blonde beard and he held his own pretty fine. You're acting like he hasn't played against good players. He's played against Benzema. He's played against good players.
Wait, hold on. Wait, that's pre-Ballon d'Or Benzema.
No, that was post.
That was Ballon d'Or.
Post Ballon d'Or.
And Ballon d'Or Benzema.
No.
How many Ballon d'Ors did your goal strikers win though?
The Ballon d'Or Benzema was only for once. Basically, all I'm saying, look, see, okay. Wait, hold up. Van Dijk is a quality defender, 100%, and he's one of the best defenders of his generation. But all I'm saying though is that you can't.
He played
Van
against
Dijk Van Dijk is not an all-time defender. He's not. He's not an all-time defender.
You're not counting
Kenny. Usually, if you're top in your generation, you're usually an all-timer.
Wait, no, wait, hold on. Kenny, not necessarily. Kenny, if your generation are filled with trash defenders, it doesn't mean much. And Kenny, let's be real. Kenny, let's be real. This generation has some of the worst defenders we've ever seen because they don't want to do defense.
It's not that no one defends. Guys, I hate when guys say no one defends. It's not that no one defends. It's just that if you look at some of the attackers, there's some of the tactical stuff. A lot of these defenders. A lot of these defenders. If you look the way they defend is 1v1. I'm sorry. A lot of these guys back in the day, probably they had more security around them. I'm seeing a lot of these guys now. As a defender, the space you have in behind you as well. There's a lot more than just. Defending now is way harder than it was back in the day.
Kenny, wait, hold on, Kenny. Quick question. Wait, Kenny.
You have to do.
Wait, hold on, Kenny. Is there any man-to-man marking in it today?
Yes. What do you do? Your own team does a man-to-man press, bro. What are you talking about? Your own team does a man-to-man press.
I'm saying that has Van Dijk ever gone man-to-man and won is against a top man-to-man?
AJ, can I ask something?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm going to some money then put in some money. What are you going to say? Money
Malteser head looking.
First of all, can you please stop pretending
That's a yellow. And that's racial, by the way.
AJ, can you please stop pretending that every striker in the mid-90s Serie was R9? Like, please stop it.
He said Vieri was going to cook
AJ, come on. AJ, seriously, like, it was Batistuta, R9, some years Vieri, Vialli, but after those four, Weyer as well. But Weyer was more in the 80s.
No. He won his Ballon d'Or in 95. He won his Ballon d'Or in 95.
Ballon d'Or was not really for his Milan day. It was more like what he did at PSG.
No. But Monimes, all I'm saying, okay, so Monimes, so you believe that VVD is an all-time defender? That's what you believe?
Yes, Van Dijk is a lot better than a lot of these defenders that people.
Okay. So he says Van Dijk can talk to Maldini and Desai. You think he can talk to them?
Maldini, no. Desai, I'd still say he's better than Van Dijk. But those are those are probably like two top 5 centre backs of all time. So you're telling me that because you can't chat to two top 5ers of all time, then you're not that great. Well, then
No. But what is I said that
you can't talk to Cristiano or Messi.
Okay. Okay. Is this statement true or false? Van Dijk is one of the greatest defenders of all time. True or false?
True.
I would say true.
Who said true?
On defensive
What is in one of? What's the threshold? What's the threshold?
Kenny, man, stop using all of this, all of these big words and everything, threshold and everything. Kenny, this ends Shakespeare.com. Stop using all this threshold measure. What's the threshold and the parameters of the equals MC squared? Look, wait, sorry.
No, you know HH not because HH, you know you love moving goalposts, so that's why we have to set certain parameters.
Can I ask something?
Wait, hold on. Money said the puppet, the money say money.
HH, in terms of pure quality, let's forget trophy logic because trophy logic is not a fair enough barometer. In terms of pure quality of defender, he's one of the best defenders of the last 50 years, 100%. HH, he's better than Tech. Yes, he's better than
HH. He's better than Rio. Partner was like
he's better than Ramos. He is better than Ramos.
Wait, hold on. You said Van Dijk is better than Rio.
Yeah, how many multiple
Van
partners has Van Dijk had? He's had so many partners.
I mean, you could argue that.
Van Dijk is better.
No, you know Rio because Rio after Man U, we saw what happened to Rio as well. Guys,
Rio got spun by Fat R9. Rio got spun by Fat R9. Fat R9.
Also, Money Mace
in both knees.
Also, Money Mace. Imagine Harry playing in a high line, bro.
HH, that's my point. HH, you know R9 only scored 14 UCL goals in his career. Three of them came against Rio when he was washed. Three of them came against Rio when he was
Wait, hold on. Okay, let me move to the other dub. So shout out to you, Burguna. Half up, what are you wearing? Looks... Hey, look, man, I went to traditional, man. This is from the land of Lagos. Not okay, it's not Lagos, it's Lagos. It's not Port Harcourt, it's Port Harcourt. Okay, it's Port Harcourt. Okay.
I like the design on your shoulder.
How many naira is that?
We want to know. Just one. Your boy Drogba can't lace Salah's boots. Has Salah ever dislocated his neck to score a goal in the use of
I mean, Salah hasn't missed a penalty lose in AFCON.
Oh no, but no.
How many final goals does Salah
AK. That's part.
Okay. How many final goals?
No penalties. No penalties.
No, wait, guys, hold on.
Isn't Drogba's averaging
Hold on, we'll cook.
Drogba was averaging Kojak numbers.
So shout out to Almaris, the Arsenal fan who still thinks that Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea. How you make greatest games are not... StarCraft was trash. And I'm a fan of it. I'm sorry, that game was trash. Of course, that's not a great game. Who the hell is repping StarCraft, bro?
StarCraft?
Video game, bro. Wait, wait. Am I getting confused? Wait, hold up. Oh, maybe this is a game that I've not played.
I know what StarCraft is, but StarCraft is the greatest game ever.
Oh no, sorry, I got confused. I'm thinking about something else. No, but sorry, I've not played it yet. But it's a big game. I've not played that game yet. All right, guys. So, actually, I want to come. I want to be fair. Okay, let me come first to your boy Money. So, okay, Money, let's be civil here.
Okay.
So basically, Money, I gave you. Basically, to know that I don't steal things because
hear the greatest slander of all.
Wait, hold up. To show that I'm fair here, Money, I gave you credit. I gave you credit in my post-match reaction. So, Money, can you please explain to members of the audience who Tyreek Mitchell is?
You know, I actually have a lot of information on Tyreek Mitchell, so I'll explain further. Tyreek Mitchell played for a youth team. I didn't know this until last year. He played for a youth team when he was a kid called AFC Wembley. Anyone who played amateur football in West London, you know about AFC Wembley. And they're a very famous Sunday League team because their stadium is actually very close to Wembley Stadium. Like they play. No, they play next to Wembley Stadium, so it's a big thing for like a kids football team to play next to Wembley Stadium. Now, I played against AFC Wembley when I was a child, and AFC Wembley always used to do well in all the age groups because they'd send older players to play in the younger age groups against the rules. So I was 9 years of age.
They didn't hate.
Yes, I was 9 years of age playing against.
Wait, hold on. Let me
So I was 9 years of age playing against 12 and 13-year-olds, and you go up to the referee and you ask them, how old are these kids from AFC Wembley? Oh, they're 9. But they're 9 and they're like some of the heights of some of the parents. So,
Money, did you play against HH? Did you play against HH?
So Salah got locked up by fake age children.
Maybe they were feeding them fufu and stuff like that.
Salah got locked up by the product of fake age footballers. This guy came from fake age, so Salah got locked up by one of those guys. I mean, listen, HH obviously took it a bit too far. Say when he started naming all these African players that he thought were better than Salah.
No, culture, man. This bomb said culture.
No, it's not. Okocha is one of the most. See, based on talent.
Oh, he taught Ronaldinho everything he knows. Oh my God.
And again, I'm not going to have a combo here. JJ Okocha is categorically a better football player than Salah. That's his categorical. But my thinking is that we're not here to slander Salah and insult Salah, but let's be real.
You are.
Salah is a stats pad merchant.
Yeah, you are.
Salah is a stats pad merchant. And for me, we have the real convo here is Salah better than Mahrez? Salah was never better than Mahrez. But sorry, continue. My name is Wait, no. Hold on. Monemis.
I don't mind if you think Salah's a stat padder or not, if you rate him or not. My only issue is that when people go too far one way. So HH is really far on one side where Salah's a stat merchant, he's a stat padder, and we don't rate him for tech, but then he somehow rates Mbappe, even though Salah technically clears Mbappe, which doesn't make any sense. But then you get the other guys who are like, nah, this is the Prem GOAT, this guy's the best, and like undisputed, and you get guys like him who somehow think you can use Salah as a tool to...
Oh, Moneymiss, did you see Undisputed on like the last members hangout?
Nah, I didn't
Salah versus Ronaldinho.
Yeah. I almost crashed.
That's my point. You get guys like Undisputed who think that Salah somehow has the one ability to and two achievements to disrespect players like Henry, Neymar, Rooney, Dino. Like
achievements.
Yeah, achievements.
Okay. In terms of achievements in club level, I don't think him and Henry are that far apart. If you international, then obviously Henry was Zidane's side chick, but that's cool.
I mean,
even though Henry was man of the match in the Euros 2000 final and made team of the tournament.
Where's the goals?
But that was Zidane's team.
I'm bored.
No. Wait, hold up. Are we really trying to compare Henry and Salah as football players? Is that a thing?
Achievement. He said achievement. If you're talking about technique and who looks correct,
but come on. Overall achievements. Henry is bold and was here at a European Championship. We're still waiting for Salah's AFCON.
I was talking club level. I was talking Premier League. I don't think that's that far apart. Has Henry ever played with someone as bad as Nunes?
Well, he played with Francis
Jeffers. That scored 5 goals a season.
He played with Francis Jeffers, so yes. Francis Jeffers.
He played with Gallas.
No. Okay. Put it this way.
He played with the number 10.
No. Okay.
If he played with a competent striker, he would have broke Henry's goal score.
No. Okay, Blake. Okay, put it this way. Has Salah ever in a UCL campaign performed as well as Henry in 05-06? Where that was pretty much a one-man team.
A one-man
because let's be real, 2018 that was a damn good team. 2019 that was a damn good team.
That first season when we went to the final, Salah was really good, especially against Roma. We scored that goal to head under the bar.
But wasn't Rana your most clutch player? In that
Henry balled out against
no. But I'm saying he got like 2 assists in that game
against Porto.
Porto and Roma.
I'm talking about the Roma game. Salah was great in that campaign.
Roma, so balling out against Manolas.
No, but you got to understand that Roma.
I mean, they beat Barcelona.
That was a good Roma team.
Wait, hold up.
They sent Messi packing.
Wait, hold up. Okay, my man is back to you and back to you. Money.
That was a Barcelona team that kept getting embarrassed and dunked out the quarterfinals and embarrassed for the next 5 seasons.
I mean, Real Madrid, those times were not like great in the Champions League.
So Money. So, do you think that this could be the start of a decline, or we're taking it out of context? It's one game.
You're taking it too far. You're taking it too far. This is not the start of a decline. It's a friendly match. I just think that, guys, if you're too far on one side, let's bring it to the middle. You shouldn't be using Salah as a tool to disrespect players like Neymar And you can't sit here with your straight face, HH, and say that Kanu is better than Salah.
He is.
Like,
Kanu.
no, he's not. No, he's not.
So is Mahrez.
So a type of boat is better than Salah.
Yaya Toure, I can accept him being better than Salah. Not Kanu, please.
Can you accept Mahrez?
No.
I
I'd
can only
still
take
have
you
Salah.
so far.
I think there is an argument there.
Can I speak on this?
But I just think that you need to meet in the middle, guys. Let's not go too far on one side. Let's not disrespect Salah. Salah is one of the best players to play in the Premier League. He's probably Liverpool's best player of the last, 25, 30 years. Him and Gerrard is the conversation of who's the best. So it's like, don't use him as a tool to beat others with, and don't try downplay what he's done either. Like, let's have a bit of objectivity.
Hold on. Okay, so my thing here is Salah, in terms of his effectiveness, his efficiency, and his consistency, tops. But when it now comes to Lala, when it comes to that,
you're diminishing that. You're diminishing that.
So when it comes to make believe vocab, he's better.
His passing and playmaking is some of the best passing and playmaking I've seen from a forward in the Premier League.
No. It's good, but it's not that. It's not that.
Having a low eye test shouldn't discount you of how great of a player that you've ever been.
You're trying to do.
You know what's Chronicle? 100%. But the true elites are the guys who are consistent and have a high eye test and a high test score. Those are the true elites of them.
Maybe so, but eye test only takes you so far. Like, we understand that so many talented players have played football, but what you actually achieve and what you do with that skill.
But Chronicle, if you had to watch one player, listen, you have money, and you're gonna wait. Hold on, you can only use money to watch one player. Chronicle. Who would you want to watch, Mahrez or Salah?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would take Adel Taarabt over both of them in terms
just
of
because you enjoy a player more doesn't mean that they're a better player either.
Ben Alf is better than Mahrez. Eye test,
and we got to end this, by the way. Eye test is not a barometer to judge how good a player is.
100%.
That has nothing to. How can you say, "Oh, this guy has a high eye test"? That means he's a good player. What does that even mean? Like, eye test. What is wrong with you people? So we don't assess someone's first touch. We don't assess their ability to shoot the ball pass, cross. Eye
Diaz
test.
is better than Salah.
The very best players of all time have a high eye test and high efficiency. So again, Thomas Muller fails the eye test epically, super efficient. But nobody is going to be singing Thomas. Nobody's going to be watching Thomas Muller comes in 28 years' time. It's not going to happen. We're not bringing an R9. We're not bringing a Romario. We're not bringing a Dinion. Is it down with high efficiency? Those are the elites.
Does Ronaldo have a high eye test?
You talk about eye test.
Does Ronaldo have a high eye test?
What's that?
Thomas Muller fails eye test and fails this and fails that. Thomas Muller is better than your GOAT Hazard, so I don't get what your point is.
This is true.
Hold on. Money makes 10 years from now. Who will be more revered, Hazard or Thomas Muller?
10 years from now, for being a fat man.
AK, grab the mic and they'll come to you real quick. Hold on. AK. Okay, so Money Miss. End this and then come to AK, then everyone else talking this.
In 10 years' time, people will think Olivier Giroud is the greatest striker of this generation because of his compilation of goals on YouTube. What does that even mean?
What the fuck you talking about?
This got a banger, yeah.
No, Money Mace will be Zlatan.
He put some of the most beautiful goals.
Because like I don't understand this, because right after the game I see 5 tweets, one after the other, from HH about Salah this, Salah that. He's a stat padder. He's not better than us. But what's your question on Salah?
So my question is, you look at him having a disaster class, being locked up by Tyreek from Power, and sending his penalty to Krypton. What does it say for the upcoming season? What does it say for the upcoming season?
That's
Were there any lasers?
Well, no, I got to guys. I've always hated Tariq. After what he did
The
again,
way
no
he turned on
spoilers.
Wirtz,
After
the
what
way he
Tariq did, I've
turned
always
on
hated him, bro.
The way he turned
again,
on
so-
Wirtz, I'm grateful, child.
Yeah, man.
I
I'm
got-
gonna go should have killed him when he had the chance.
No,
man.
wait, don't spoil it.
Yeah,
But
man.
Tariq is the guy's a prick, man. So what's it called? AK.
Okay, so HH, you're really taking the community shield. It's called the charity shield. You're really taking that
It's
seriously.
called the community shield. It's for the Coco community, bro. Respect the community.
Shout out the community.
Thank you. No,
Shout out the
AK.
community.
Don't we do things for the Coco community? So,
Yeah,
come on, it
but
doesn't
I
have to-
don't take the community shield. HH, if you take the community shield seriously, does Arteta have 3 trophies?
Ooh. No, Nunes
No,
pulled
no.
out.
Can I respond? Can I respond? Can I
No,
respond?
That's what happened.
You can't respond. You can't
Yeah.
respond.
No.
If you take the community shield seriously,
One minute, you can't
Arteta has
use
3 trophies.
One minute, that's my move. You can't use this.
That's my move.
You can't.
Money bases you to get out of
AJ, you should sell merch with Can I Respond? Like, you need a shirt.
That
bro.
would be it, man.
Okay. So AK, here's the real
Nah,
question. The real question is.
AK away from the mic.
So wait, hold up. So AK, so basically, can we look at this as to a possible start of a decline, or Salah is going to ball out next season? Because this is a better question. If Salah doesn't, do you think Salah can still produce the goals and assists that he did last season?
No.
If he doesn't, how much will Liverpool suffer, and can they cope if he doesn't produce the same goals and
this
assists?
is the
Go for
thing.
it.
It will be the goals and assists will be shared around. It's not that because Salah has less goals and assists doesn't mean Liverpool play worse or anything at all. Sure, it was more flattering under Salah that he had way more goals because a lot of everything ran through him. But now it's a more balanced attack. Obviously, the goals are going to be spread around. So I wouldn't say Salah is now all of a sudden this much worse player. He fell off his back. It all comes with context with what your team structure is like.
Yeah, but you know one gimmick.
I got a question for HH. HH, do you remember what you said 18th of April 2024?
Oh, he's
Remind
gonna
me
play
so
with
I
me.
can
He's
deny
gonna
it.
play.
Hold on. Remind me of what I said so I can deny it.
Okay, so not last season, the Klopp's final season. You said that Salah was washed. Those were your exact words. You said that Salah was washed.
I need to find that.
Do you remember? No. You remember HH when
Wait. Okay. So wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Can you name me? Okay, so hold up. Can you give me the exact dates of the vid?
He didn't say he was offside, and he missed that clear 1v1 where he was obviously fully offside. So for Salah, I don't know what it is, bro. And this has to be the first time for Liverpool I've seen Salah has looked bad. Because Salah has been so incredible, so amazing, one of the Premier League's most lethal finishers. It is just so crazy to see him like finishing, and he says so sad that once Klopp leaves, will Salah leave as well. So, but for Atalanta,
HJ, you've been questioning Salah for the longest time.
Oh my!
Okay. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me have a confession time. Okay, look, this is a safe place. Confession time.
I think there's also
Can I respond? Can I respond?
And
Can you
Salah
respond?
were
Wait,
arguing
can I
with West
continue
Ham.
on my
No, hold on. Before I come to AK, confession time. I'll come back to AK. Remember when I said 15 goals max?
Yeah, his first season, 15
Yes,
goals.
first season. So ever since then, I have been praying for his downfall. So that's my 15 goals max can come through. So
Blake.
and ever since then, I've been on praying wrong. So you know what? Salah's gonna ball out next season.
Hold on, Dr. Blick, you do know there's also a receipt of after West Ham, you know that game when Salah and Klopp were arguing on the sidelines?
Yeah.
HH said that I don't think Salah should be arguing with Klopp because once Klopp leaves, Salah's career will start declining.
Yep.
I feel like you're mad. I feel like you're mad
He said Salah's better than Henry in the Premier League in terms of accomplishment.
So AJ,
there is that receipt as well.
Wait, hold on. AK, can you grab the mic? Hold on, AK, grab the mic. AK, grab the mic.
Also, where is this whole Mahrez Salah thing coming from?
No, because when people talk about go talk, I'm like, before Salah can talk to Yaya and Eto, he can't talk to Mahrez.
Then why'd you rate Drogba? What did Drogba do?
I mean, he rates him because he puts up Kojak numbers and he
he dislocated his neck and himself.
Yeah, that's what he dislocated.
2017 Warriors and still.
No. Here's the when Salah scores from open play in a final, talk to me.
He scored from a corner. That's not
he needs to end the war. He needs to end the war.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. AK, continue. AK.
Yeah. in terms, let me answer your question about how many I think he'll score this season, and I'll go on to the Morris stuff. I don't think he's gonna do as well as last season, but I think he's gonna do quite well. I think he's gonna score between like I think he's gonna score like 19, 20 goals and get like 10 to 15 assists. I think he's still gonna have like an elite season because bro, like this guy's an elite player. What do you want?
AK, super consistent, like stats padding and consistent, 100%.
He's more than a stat pad.
Okay. Guys, can we please stop making stats padding a toxic word? It is.
You're making it
not a stat pattern.
You're making it toxic.
No. Okay. From now on, stats padding is a positive thing. It means.
Okay, fine.
You don't believe that.
You have to believe that first before. Like,
Okay. Hand on hands. Stats padding is a positive thing.
Okay.
Hand on hands.
In terms of style, I think
Mbappe's a stat pattern.
Yeah, he is.
If you say so.
I think.
Hold on. AK.
I think he's still gonna do really well. This whole wash stuff, bro. Like it's a community shield game. He's still incredibly good, in my opinion. He is one of the best prem players I've ever seen. I don't think he's the best, but I think he is definitely up there as one of the best.
Is it better than Pick Zard?
Yes. He is.
AK, Peak Zard.
Yeah,
is he better than Peak Zard?
Just because you say it like Zard, it doesn't make him better. You can't just.
No. Okay. That season that Zard had, which included that Prem, that's 1890 season, and the World Cup. Come on.
Just because you say Zard doesn't make you. Like,
he
is better,
AK, he uses nicknames to look younger, like to be 19.
He's gonna come up with a modern.
Get up on. He's getting up to the lingo.
He's trying to fake being 21. But in terms of him and Morris, bro, like, you are an AFCON connoisseur, HH. You religiously watch AFCON, I believe. For the best part of. You've watched it since AFCON became a thing. Like that's how old you are. So you are.
How is that possible in 2021 this year? Wait, hold on. AK, hold on. AK, did you have like a nuke through a head during mathematics? If I turned 21 on October 4th this year, how the hell would I have
I didn't. I just have a. I'm smart enough to know that you're lying.
You watched Roger Miller's debut.
Here's the thing, bro. Like. This Hazard Algeria thing, this Mars Algeria thing, if you watch the AFCON, you would know that Mars wasn't even their best player in that tournament.
AK, don't be so cringe, AK.
Bro, Ismail Ben Nasser was literally awarded player of the tournament.
Okay, that cool. Shout out to him as well.
And he was a man to match in the final, bro. What are you talking about? And he was a man to match in the semifinals and the quarterfinals as well.
They had a lot of 1-0 victories. Like Mahrez did not ball out at that.
Bro, Mahrez, I admit, he had that clutch moment in the semis. But bro, Ben Nasser was amazing that tournament, bro. You act like Mahrez carried a one-man team. Like,
the defense was better than their attack.
Didn't Mahrez score a free kick in the final?
Yeah, in the semifinal. He did against the HH's nation.
Okay, it was a semi. Okay.
Against Nigeria, but like, come on, man.
That wasn't even a free kick.
I rate Mahrez highly. I think he's an amazing player.
So basically, AK, we're saying that Salah's going to ball out next. Basically, he's not declining. He'll still be amazing.
No, I think he's going to ball out. Like, bro,
don't be a coward. Just say to the chest. Just be confident in your saying.
Yes, I think he's going to ball out because you're talking about this game in the Community Shield as a preseason friendly. Look at Salah's performance against Athletic Bilbao, that preseason friendly. He was amazing in that game.
So, AK, so we're saying 30 and 20. 30 goals, 20 assists.
I don't think that, bro. I think he's going to get like 20-10, bro, which is still an amazing season.
So, wait, hold on. 20 goals and 10 assists.
Yes.
Is that what you said? Okay, good. I'll quickly.
Yo, HH, why are you praying for Salah's
crazy prediction?
Well, I think he's going to get like crazy goals.
No. I'm sorry now. Salah's going to get 28 goals and like 15 assists next season. 100%.
He's jealous. He's jealous of Salah because he got ahead.
But all I'm saying though is that if he gets that, there is a black man from St. Kitts and Nevis who's gonna have a little bit. Who's
Cole
gonna have a
Palmer
nice
is
next
white,
season.
bro, not black. He's
Well, there's a
white.
black
Palmer's
man.
black.
From
He's
St.
white,
Memphis.
man.
Who's gonna say what?
He's
AK,
white, bro.
AK, you better shut your damn mouth.
Sunderland,
okay,
get ready for 8 goals, man.
My name is Waza. No. My name is. Can you repeat what your name is? Waza?
No, I just wanted the Stadium of Light to understand that someone's getting a double hat trick next season.
Cole Palmer,
That's
8
why when
goals.
Starboy
No. Hold on, we'll get
Star's
there.
gonna
So, anybody else on Lala before we get to some Chelsea pro?
Yeah, AJ. AJ, can I ask you
What's
about
called? Okay, let me come to Kenny then Bupinda. Can you talk to me?
Wait, are we gonna have the whole Prem like preview?
Hell yes, it's happening. Yes.
Yeah, obviously, it's fun to have. It's fun to laugh at the guy's poor performance. That penalty that we were still looking for is like Kane's pen at the Euros. We're still looking for that damn ball or that damn ball. But it is what it is. No, but the thing with Salah is we've seen games like that where let's be real, the guy is garbage and then he gets a goal and an assist, and then sometimes he just saves his performance. As an attacker,
So can I say one thing?
Yes.
How okay. What is your view that for 90 minutes he couldn't get the better of Tyreek from power? What's your response to that?
But Tyreek is a PMP.
I already told you guys.
Okay. Should Tyreek from power be able to lock down Salah for 90 minutes?
I already told you that Salah struggled against the African type of. I've been saying
you saw him
that.
against Mendes.
So Kenny,
I've been
Kenny,
saying
maybe
Salah.
Salah-
You see at the AFCON when there's the African brother, he struggled against these type of players.
Hold on, so Kenny, when Chelsea play Liverpool,
if he
are
would
you
play-
going to move Cucurella away from left back?
To be fair, there is a reason he doesn't do well at AFCON.
There's a reason.
Kenny, should he play?
Wait, Kenny.
Should he play at the Euros?
Oh my God,
No, but
Kenny, you've done the science.
No, but I've been saying
Black,
that he struggled against the
African, AFCON. Kenny, you just did the science.
So
Kenny, you just did the science.
He struggles against the African man, but he is what it is. But anyways, like we've seen him, he can have bad games like that and score a goal, and then he gets away with it. Like, let's be real. Sometimes it's not in 90 minutes. It's true that he can. Usually when he has bad games, they're usually quite bad games. But he is what it is. Like I'm not. It's just one game. No, I'm not gonna kill him. Like the guy he has way too much XP and. Like he's done too much stuff to now say he's crap. He's probably he's gonna get his double. He's gonna get his double. He's gonna get his double.
Wait, hold on, Kenny. What do you mean by XP? Is this like Final Fantasy?
No, but no.
Kenny, wait, hold on, Kenny. The only XP I know is in Final Fantasy, which I'm playing. Quality game, by the way. So what do you mean by? So he's a Final Fantasy character.
The guy has been here for how many years? 8-9 years. The guy every time he's the guy is a double. He's probably gonna get his double again. At least 10 goal, 10 assists. Yeah, is he gonna decline compared to last season? Yes, last season was crazy. He's what I don't think he's gonna replicate them type of numbers. But he's still gonna get at least probably between 10 to 20 goals, at least 10 assists, 10 to 15 assists. He's what he is. He's still the best winger in the league. He is what he is. Like, yeah, I do think that probably his performances are gonna start. I do feel like this, even last season, we've seen Salah games where the guy is garbage, but he might get a goal and assist. Like he's what he is. Yeah, he's not. Sometimes he's going to be poor, but he's going to get a pen or he's going to get an assist or a pass there. So he's what he is. But no, he's not done at it. I need to see it first.
Well, let me hit some quick defenses. So shout out to your boy Josh Byrne. HH bigging up a logo posed by Drogba, but ignores his AFCON performances. Once he retired, his nation won. Explain that to me.
Before he played, his nation won. After he retired, his nation won.
Joshua, it's very simple.
And Aleo has a better international legacy.
So no. Hold on.
Do not mention 2012.
Joshua Bonning. Hold on. Joshua Bonning. Let me respond to you. At the end of the day, I've never seen a man dislocate his neck to score a goal. So the fact that a man dislocated his neck to score a goal against a kick ban in a home ground. For me, it negates any goal.
Let's be real. Is he even better than Haller? Because Haller got testicular
Come
cancer,
on, man.
and
That might be a brick.
after
That might be a
that,
brick. That might be a
after
brick.
that,
No, wait, hold on.
One
Respect
Diaz
what Halle.
to win his nation.
Respect what
Yeah.
Halle has done. Has Halle ever dislocated his neck? Simple
So
question.
God,
Yes
this-
or no?
Bunny is better than him.
No. Again, name all of your African goats. Have they ever dislocated their neck? Simple question. Bring any African name. Have they ever dislocated their neck? They haven't. So
Drogba
the
died
fact that
because he
Drogba
dislocated
dislocated his
his
neck puts him in that goat convo. Simple.
So is Drogba better than R9? Because R9's never dislocated his neck.
Yeah.
You're talking
It's
about
just a
one of the best
grenade.
football players of all
It's
time.
just
So
a
what are you
grenade.
talking
Grenade.
about?
I mean, he went through grenades, so that's probably worse.
Shout out to Debele. Says Fabregas, to be fair, I let flick in. What?
Oh no! Did anybody see that Rashford
slapped.
miss?
They got
man?
slapped
Oh,
today.
my God.
You said
wow.
you said Rashford was start for every.
Bro, he
EPL
missed
team.
an open goal.
You see that miss? You see that Rashford miss?
Oh, well, let's hope it does happen. So shout out to Bertrand Heskey. What do you wait, hold on. Wait, so Barca lost to Como? Or
No, they
Barca
won
beat
5-0.
Como?
Almost like 6-0, but
But Rashford missed an open goal.
Rashford he missed an open goal.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Ideal will be very happy. Bertrand Heskey, what do you think will be back this year? Gyökeres, I like the 20. Ekitike, 20 and above is good.
no.
Haaland, 20 plus for sure.
Oh, no.
J. Pedro. Okay.
More in the 14 range. Yeah, I think he's.
more than 30.
Hey, hold on.
I mean, the way the guy is going, I ain't gonna lie. But
No, because these are all lies, bro. We're not rigging that. Shout out to David T. Snapdragon Cup champions. You never.
Yo, visit Asia Cup champions. You've never seen that.
Okay, get out. Shout out to Bertrand Heskey. Salah, I pray for the EPL trophy. Jape. Okay, all right. You see, Belgian Heskey. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, my thing here is, this is actually a perfect segue. What's it called? Chronicle. Is your mic will get there?
Wait. Don't. Wait, that was weird. Okay, anyway, go on. That just
Okay. Oh no. Wait, no. Okay, no. Wait. Okay, no.
Are you gonna say
Okay,
it's
no.
perfect?
No. Okay. No. Okay. Hold. That's not the segue. This is the next section. This is just the next section. Okay. There's no segue there. There's no segue there.
You don't even know me. How dare you?
So Chronicle. So hold on, Chronicle, as our unofficial, unpaid, unverified Chelsea correspondent here. So you went to the Chelsea game where we dunked on Geriatric FC, led by Luka Modric, who turns 70 tomorrow. Yeah. So my thing here is, Chronicle, how fearful should people be of Chelsea coming into the next season, based on how we've been looking?
Well, I am not going to fall into your trap and jinx people, and jinx myself. I mean, so I'm not gonna I'm gonna be consistent.
Chronicle, this is a safe space. You can speak honestly here.
No. I don't operate like that. I let other people do that and fall into their traps. You do enough of that. So, look, I'm gonna be consistent with the Community Shield thing. Just don't deep it a lot. I mean, it's nice to see us carry on. I mean, for the urgency of the players today, it clearly shows how much they want to play. Our depth is absolutely insane. Let me just say that.
So Chronicle, we're getting no hype talk from you for next season. There's no hype talk.
After
let me just say,
I'll say
something. I will say,
you don't have to go
this
too
is
much.
the most.
Just Chronicle, because the thing is that Chronicle, we need to just let people know that this whole Liverpool.
Come on, Chronicle. Our
because Chronicle, remember, we're wearing that badge next season. So basically, you know, like whenever Goku turns like Super Saiyan, that thing is gold. So like, so go for it.
Look,
you found a way to make Club World Cup champions look so lame.
Okay. Hold on. Chronicles, before you go. Moneymates, lied to me. You say you wouldn't want to have that world champions badge on your
I think
jersey.
everyone would like to have the world champions badge, but you made it look. You made it look like a Power Rangers morph the way you did it.
It's the exclusivity of it. Why not?
AJ thinks Chelsea now getting the shotting gun.
No, because I need to get that, bro. I need to order that jersey quick. That's world champion jersey needs to be ordered quick. But sorry,
for that sponsor.
Man, they don't want to put that damn sponsor, man.
Yeah, I'm ready for that sponsor. We need that.
It'll come. Okay. So Chronicle again. So from what you've seen, again, not trying to read too much in preseason, how do you feel this team has changed from what it was last season to this season? If you just look at the preseason games, just how the season is looking.
I think we've what was very prevalent in the last 2 games, I think, is the line breaking passes that we've been doing. So it worked perfectly against PSG, right? That's probably the main way we destroyed them, was because of how direct the passing was, and it would split the lines between the midfield and the defense. We've been trying that a lot. If you see the last goal that we scored with Delap, perfect example. Gusto plays it through the midfield. Everyone gets caught out. Andre Santos just takes one touch to lay it off to Delap, and then he scores. The transition from defending, like with the ball holding possession, to instantly up in the ante, up in the tension with the ball being so far in the defense within one pass is a very frightening thing. And I think we're going to be using that a lot. Beating the press, we love it when teams come up and we can just pass it around because we're such a press-resistant team. We can also spray it out from the wings. I mean, honestly, if we played like what we did in the last week, like in the league season, we'd be incredible. Like I would say maybe we'd go for the title, but we know that's not how it works. HH, don't give me that look, because that's not what I'm saying.
Come on, Chronicle, have you seen that Esteval? Have you seen Esteval, man?
Oh, that's such a creepy look. I can't lie. That's such a creepy.
Listen.
Wait, hold on. No. AK Money
is still running.
He's called the Vow.
The Vow.
Not that look, but the look that you made before with like you bit your lip and stuff. We're so creepy.
Yeah, the Vow's on 17, by the way.
Money, shut your mouth. Sickle.
Nah, Esteval, if I could speak on Esteval, he's smart. He's a smart kid. He knows.
No. Okay. So how much? Okay. How much Tesh could we see? Can we? Are we see? So see. When we easy. Hold on. Okay, Chronicle. Just chill.
I'm feeling trouble.
No, wait. Hold on. Chronicle. Easy. Critical. So
it's just getting too excited. Man.
What just lose the Palace?
Okay. Critical. Hold on. Critical. So don't hype it too much. Just how much Jogo Bonito do you think we would get? Like, okay, how many strong legs? Could we get this little? Okay, hold on. Okay, Critical. How much Lau? How much Lau could we get? Just out of 10, how much Lau do you think we could get out of 10? Like, how much Lau?
A good 9. A very good 9. I'm gonna say that. This guy.
I can't believe you.
This guy is.
Money Mace, keep Martinelli far away. Money Mace, you can keep Martinelli. We're gonna pick the Bow.
Okay. Look, can you bring up Grego Jack's comment, please?
No, I can't.
Now, the thing is, though, the narrative will flip very quickly because I know that this guy's not going to always play, right? I highly doubt he's even going to start a lot of these games this season. I'm not going to lie. He'll probably be more in the cup games because, again, he's probably not trusted enough, and you have to really slowly morph these youngsters into the team if they are going to work. Because, I mean, I hate to compare Lamine Yamal because it's the same age, but the way he broke into the Barcelona team. Well, no, I'm not saying on talent wise. I'm saying easy.
Wait, Chronicle. You need to Chronicle. Don't get it. Chronicle. You see, Chronicle. What you're doing is very evil. Chronicle. What you're doing is very Chronicle. You need to take it. Chronicle. What you're doing is very evil. Chronicle. Don't get my hopes up like this. Chronicle. Don't do this.
What I'm saying is the way he came into the team and he was then developed with the game time that he had. He didn't all of a sudden play 90 minutes over and over, week in, week out, out of nowhere. The same thing's going to happen with Esteval. We shouldn't expect him to play 90 minutes every game because we know he's not going to be consistent enough. You need to have a certain amount of games where you know that, okay, this guy can definitely play week in, week out now. So I'm not going to say that he's just going to get to this Lamine Yamal talent because that's just one of a kind crazy stuff. He's definitely going to take some time here. And a lot of the players in.
So, Chronicle, your ideal front line, your ideal front attack, what would it be?
Okay, so I'd probably go. So Esteval's still on the bench for me because he can still sub in for Palmer on the 10 and on the right. I think tactically he's so versatile that we can use him in both positions. So I'd go Palmer at the 10 or on the right. I'd go João Pedro up front. I'd go Neto. And I would probably go. I mean, Gittins currently is our best left winger, but we're looking to buy Simmons or Garnacho. I don't even know what's going on there.
Wait, hold on. So if we could, so we could
Did
have
you just
potential like a
whoop at
Simmons,
Garnacho?
Neto, Palmer,
just
and
whoop
Yeah,
James.
I-
Money
I-
Mace,
whoop at
Money
Garnacho.
Mace. This is not Money Mace. This is beyond your understanding. Money
Did
Mace.
you just whoop at
Money
Garnacho?
Mace was speaking fluent in, so you don't understand this language. Money Mace
This
was
guy
speaking
said
fluent in, so
Garnacho
put up the
and
cap.
he went,
Money Mace, can you please put in your captions? I was speaking fluent UCL. Can I please speak fluent UCL with my fellow UCL speaker, please?
Garnacho is,
This guy whooped at
So please
Garnacho.
continue.
Hey,
Money Mace,
so-
Money Mace, I was going to ask this for last time. We're speaking fluent UCL. Put on your captions. Thank you. Chronicle, please preach.
So yeah, I think I expect a lot of line breaking passing this season. I think a lot will start from the back end. It will honestly bypass the midfield a lot if we're gonna do low driven passes across the.
Wait, and also, Chronicle, please tell me that Garnacho is fake news. Please tell me that's fake news.
I don't know how much you rely on Fraudizio, but I hope he doesn't come. I'm praying. I don't know what juju you got left, HH, but you need to use it because
I don't think
Garnacho's that bad, you know.
Fabrizio and Garnacho
Drop Blickman. Drop the
Oh my god, you guys are overreacting, man.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me come to so Rick. Thoughts on Chelsea coming forward to the season based on Club World Cup preseason thoughts, beliefs.
So the Bayern Leverkusen game, that was their 5th preseason game. Those guys are fit to play 90 minutes. A lot of them play 90 minutes. And the performance in that game, the players have been back for 5 days. And it's like the control of that game and the dominance. And Esteban, I don't think he's going to be benching like that much. Because the way he plays is just so mature compared to like Madueke, for example. Like,
Wait, hold on, Rick. Who does Madueke play for now? I can't remember.
The Emirates Cup
champion. Nathaniel. Wait, Nathaniel.
No. Sorry, that's right. He plays for the Emirates Cup champion.
Oh, it's over. It's so over.
My God.
Nathaniel. Yeah, this is.
No, don't worry. I'll sorry, continue. Sorry, Rick, continue, Rick.
But like the performance of how we're playing, and Esteban compared to Noni, like his decision making, like when he wants to shoot, he just decides to shoot. And one thing I love, like when he withdraws from play and comes deep to play the ball, right away, normally he just passes it back. He doesn't look forward and decide to play a line breaking pass. As Esteban, in like 5 minutes, decides to play a pass like that to Cole Palmer. And the way they interchange.
Moneymates don't get jealous. Moneymates don't get jealous.
Like in the first game,
I believe in Madueke. I believe in it. He'll say what's up, but just don't get it. Moneymates, mute. Rick, talk over it. Rick, go for it. Rick.
In the first game, you'll see like Esteban rotating with Palmer. He'll go to the right side, and then Esteban will come inside, and it was like that the whole entire first half. And Bayern Leverkusen.
Wait. So Rick, are you saying that Esteban is bringing in that like unorthodox Brazil joker bonito? You don't know where everyone is going. Everyone's running.
That's how we're playing in the first game.
Okay.
That's how we're playing the first game, and the control of that game, Bayern Leverkusen, they learned in that game. They tried to press us, and we just kept playing right through them. And you notice this thing with Ten Hag's teams. When you start doing that, they
wait, whose teams?
Ten Hag's teams.
No.
The same 10 that lost 5-0 to Flamengo.
Yeah, to be fair, Leverkusen was so ass against us.
But I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. Performance is a performance. It doesn't matter.
This is the same team that lost 5-0 to Flamengo.
Money, if you don't shut your mouth, bro, I'll throw you out of this all time. Rick, continue. Keep talking.
Okay, cool. On to the next game. AC Milan. I think they beat Liverpool. Played a good game against Arsenal.
And they have Modric as well. Luka Modric.
You mean 70-year-old Luka Modric?
Shut your mouth. Shut up.
This is 5 days these players I've been back. And again, like, yeah, the red card is harsh, but the way we're playing, like they try to press us in the first couple of minutes. And then you'll see Sanchez just pin the ball to draw Pedro. He forces a red card immediately. So, like, one thing I'm liking about this team is how quickly they adapt to how teams want to play against us. If you want to dominate the ball, we'll let you have it and we'll counter. If you want us to dominate the ball, we'll pin you back like Bayern Leverkusen and keep you in your half. That's one thing I really like seeing from Maresca. It's not just one style of play I'm seeing. It's like multiple styles of play. And then, we're talking about Madueke step overs. This guy's quick. Have you seen him play?
Yeah, no. No, bro. Ever since he played for Dortmund, I was like, bro, this kid is pretty damn good. So I've been looking at him since his Dortmund days. It's just that my whole thing with this stuff is he's still developing. And guys are still developing because
he's
I just want
not
you like he's still raw, but the talent is there. But my thing though is over a season, can he be a consistent, reliable guy in that role for a season?
I personally think Estevao is gonna break into the team before Gittins. I think because like the way Estevao is, the way he plays, it just
continue.
He's so controlled. I'm talking about like his first touch, the way the ball is glued to his feet. I'm talking about wingers, and then you notice he's always trying to get at his fullback every time, no matter if he's failing or if he goes past them. And you notice with Neto, he can't be that because Neto's performance today, he can't be that conservative. He knows that he has to get at his fullback because you're gonna get subbed off if you're playing bad. So now we really have options to go with different profiles on the wing. I'm really liking like the style of play. This game, I don't think this AC Milan game these players took it that serious. After the red card, they weren't like counter pressing that hard. There was a lot of ball watching. I think the game was over in the first 8 minutes when we scored twice.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't really much of a challenge. I wish the ref kept the play on and just gave him a yellow so we could have played.
Yeah, we were saying that in the stadium.
I thought that
we didn't want him to get a red
I thought that
card.
would have been.
Okay. So hold on. So first of all, from Rick, AK.
Wait.
Hell no. Kenny.
Kenny,
grab the mic.
I was gonna praise Chelsea.
No. Oh, really? Okay. After all that trash you've said, no, you will not speak.
I was
Kenny.
definitely gonna praise them.
Kenny, talk over AK so AK can't talk.
Yeah.
This is how you treat a guy on his birthday, man.
Yeah, that's rude, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's not me that year in the UK. No,
I pay you $4.99 to be
That's it.
Welcome to the 1 Club, AK. Welcome.
Yeah, so basically, Kenny, how excited should I be, or should I be like? So basically, Kenny, should I be like, or like, how should I be?
No, it should be. There should be a certain level of excitement. Yes, I think you're going to be too far. Like you need to chill a bit and like relax.
Be conservative.
But no,
out of 10, how excited should I be? Out of 10, how excited should I be? Out of 10.
Like,
wait, Savinho the Spurs?
No, we'll get there.
Yeah,
no, breaking news. We're gonna talk about that. Breaking news. We're gonna talk about that. So no, wait, we'll get there. Breaking news. Blues are just broke. Huge news, but we'll get there. Kenny, how excited should I be? How excited should I be, Kenny? How excited should I be?
I know about huge, but yeah, I'd say 8. I'd say 7.5, 8.
Why can't we be a 10?
Okay.
Nah, not a 10. I'd say 8, between the 8 and the 9.
If the VAR and Jadro ball out, then what? If and that's a massive if, because they could flop if they ball out.
I'd probably be more excited, but I still feel like especially as much as at this team Levi Jeans, like light skin energy. I ain't gonna lie, it's been performing quite well lately. So, and if we've been real, him getting injured as of now, he was probably our most reliable centre back, and let's be real, that's as much as I like him, he's getting better. That's not really saying much. And the rest of them, I'm sorry. Like,
I'm not
but Kenny,
I'm sorry. Like we saw the. I watched the game today. I'm not watching no choice. I watched the game today in AC Milan. These men are 10 man. I was still seeing them quite often. Like they had some chances.
They played better when they got 10 men. Honestly,
yeah. Like defensively, I was still. Defensively, I was like tossing. The thing with tossing is he's a good defender, but against quick attackers,
negative man.
No, but I'm like tossing against quick attackers. Tossing against quick attackers is too slow-footed. Like it can get done too, like especially when you have a guy with speed in front of him. I do feel like
so Kenny, expectation should they be go for the title or top 4? What should the expectations be for next season?
No, top 4 should be I won't say go for the title. I say you should. Like I said, you should be close. You should be closer to the top teams than you should not. There should not be top 4. You should be aiming to get closer to whoever the champion is. Like you should be battling to. I don't want to be seeing us last day struggling, having to be. I don't know whoever we're playing to be qualifying, like sweating, looking at. I have to be checking for Newcastle and Nottingham and Nottingham Forest results. Nah. We should be terrified in that top 3, pushing to push him. Like even Man City, I'm looking at the way Man City. Obviously, I know Pep and that. Even Man City and Arsenal, obviously they have more. I'd say they probably have more certainty in their teams. But I'm looking at the way Man City and Arsenal. I'm like, these guys are decent, but I don't feel like, especially from what I've seen preseason, I don't feel like these guys have been great. So I do think that you should be expecting the way we started last season. The second half of the season, I think you should be pushing to be more closer to the team. But you should be very excited. I do think that forward line.
The goat's back. The goat's back.
No. Actually, no. Wait. Hold on.
Wait. One last thing. I do think forward-wise, like definitely João Pedro. As of now, the guy is looking crazy. Like the finishing is ridiculous. And I saw the lap as well. I was happy to him to score the goal. The way he was celebrating, like you can see that mental thing. And that fourth goal as well. That pass from Andre Santos, clean. So the attack and the midfield was set. Defensively, wing backs, I like what we have. Gusto, James, Ato, and Kukuela. But back, I'm iffy a bit because, like I said, now Cole was injured. Chalobah, I think he twisted his ankle, but he should be good. By the show, I don't trust nobody. Show and then Fofana, you can never trust him. So as of now, you're telling me that my center back rotation might be Tosin, Chalobah, and Josh Achimpong. That's
Hato.
not.
Don't forget Hato because even though he's a backup to Pereira, he can also play centre back as well, left centre back. So I think Hato might be included in the back.
If you rotate him centre back, then now I don't like you. The reason you bought him is to like rotate with Kukuela. I feel like if you have to play him left centre back, he might defeat the purpose of that. So yeah, defensively, I need to get better there. But bar that, and obviously goalkeeper as well. But midfield and attack, yeah, like you should be good, especially going forward. I like what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm good at talk to me, bro.
Can I go after Gullit?
Yeah.
Can Nathaniel go after AK?
No.
Big up, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. HH, this season, I think we need to speak with some chest.
Yes.
I'm sick and tired. I am sick. Kenny, I don't know why you're being political.
I know.
And sentimental and trying to hold your breath back, bro. We've had enough of this Arsenal, this Man City.
Gullet, I've been scarred too much, Gullet, man. That's what I know.
This
But Kenny, you act like
people.
we haven't been playing good.
Yeah, but let's
no,
be
we have.
completely
It's
honest,
the
bro.
consistency. We haven't shown
We've been
consistency yet.
consistent, though.
No. The defense does worry me. The defense is my only worry.
There's
That's
still
my only
problems
worry.
in this team.
It's like midfield and attack is popping off, but the defense is a slight worry. But go ahead, cook.
Yeah, and HH, not only that, one thing that I have noticed that we have, and none of the top four have, is the depth of the squad. If you look at our second team, it's almost the same level, or even maybe one notch under the first 11. If you look at our bench,
Yeah.
so no matter what happens, every time we know in the Premier League, as soon as it hits Christmas time, New Year's time, let's even say from the beginning of February, that's the time when fatigue takes over because of being all competitions, and that's the time when the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup are getting into their last stages. That's when fatigue takes over. Anybody that comes from our bench, of course, apart from the defense, I'm talking about midfield and attack. If we get Xavi Simons and if we get Garnacho, it's game over. It's game over, man. Because look, the issue we have with Garnacho, I understand as Chelsea fans, right? But I think we should not judge an individual based on playing
Manchester
for a
United.
club. Wait a minute. Based on playing for a club that is subpar. Man United is finished, my friend. It's not there now. It's not we can't keep on talking about history all the time. They finished 16th or 15th. I mean, let's be completely honest.
I agree.
Jadon Sancho came to us. He did well. I know he wasn't great, but he did much more than what he did in those few seasons in Man United.
Wait, Sancho
He
did
scored in
well.
the final. Let's be honest. And also look at McTominay. He went to Napoli. The guy is in the Ballon d'Or list. I mean, what the hell are we talking about? Man United is finished. So we can't judge a player like Garnacho in terms of playing for a bottom table team like Man United. I'm sorry. We have to give him a chance with a coach that knows what football is.
Do you agree,
A coach
Jake?
that knows what every player's role is. Look at the way we are playing. Even the youngsters that come off,
Interchange, man.
they know the system inside out. They're not playing police ball. They're not playing cross and inshallah. and all this nonsense that Man United have been
Arsenal.
playing. They've been playing on the counter, let's be completely honest. If Garnacho comes here, he will ball. Yes, I know people don't like my
Say
opinion.
Garnacho will
You
ball.
sure about that?
He will
Garnacho.
ball.
I agree.
He will ball, bro. He will
No.
ball
What do you mean?
because
Sir? I can
think
hear
about
you
not
laughing
falling
what you
for
said.
No,
Wait,
this
can I
is-
speak on this?
I'm jealous.
I don't
I'm
believe
jealous.
you.
Yeah, 1 second, Ike, I'll finish soon. I'm not. Give me like a few minutes. Basically, HH. If you look at the way Garnacho plays, right, and if we are being completely rational with our judgment, the last 2 seasons in Man United, he was one of the most dangerous players for the team, off the bench or even when he came on. He always made something happen. Comparing to the others, him and Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo were those 3 were the reason why even I think Man United stayed up, to be completely honest. Otherwise, they would have been relegated. So if he comes in a team where there is no pressure on him, number 1. Number 2, you do have Enzo, who is the captain of our team, one of the captains, and also is a World Cup winner, who's going to be there with you, telling you what the Chelsea way is, because I don't blame him. He came from Man United. There's no ways there. There's no direction there. So if he has Enzo to tell him what is going on here, it will be a different story. The guy will know his job, just like how Dilap, when he came on, Joao Pedro saw him scoring and he was clapping for it. There is no hate. Everybody's in the same synergy. Everybody is thinking towards one direction, which is fighting for and competing for all trophies next season. Why should I just sit down and not fight and not talk with chest? Of course I'm going to talk with chest. I'm sick and tired of, I think even we're going to finish above Arsenal this season. Any Arsenal fan that's on this panel right now, on HH,
You know that's
on
only me.
HH panel
I said
right
mute your
now.
mic. I said mute your mic. I don't think God like keep talking.
Yeah. Any Arsenal fan on your panel right now that wants to bet me £100, I'm ready. I think we're gonna finish above
Money
Arsenal
Mace.
because their bench. I'm sorry,
I'm
your
Muslim. I
bench is
don't bet.
rubbish. Your bench is rubbish, my friend. I'm sick and tired of this finishing second, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 25, phase 36.
Phase 8. Phase 8.
Let's talk football.
I agree.
Money
We're
Mace.
hunting for all trophies
Let's
with
talk
Garnacho.
football, my friend.
Agree.
And also
Hey, no,
regarding the games.
I hope you're wrong. I hope you're right about Garnacho. I truly, guys, I pray I'm wrong. I pray you're right. I just
Do you want to
think
try
the
it?
guy's a
Do you
freaking
want to
bozo.
try it? Do you want to try
But
it?
we act like our attack is relying on Garnacho. That's not going to be the case.
If we put our bias aside, guys, let's be completely honest. We all know football. In terms of danger, in terms of quick counter, when Man United had chances where I remember the defense, I don't know if it was Maguire or if it was Delict, long ball towards Garnacho. What did Garnacho do? He is one of the reasons why they got to the Europa
He
League
dribbled
final.
that people fell over and lost the ball.
Yeah, no, but he's one of the reasons why they even got to the Europa League final.
He scored in the.
No, he isn't. He got one goal in that Europa League. He got one goal.
He's a wasteful player, though.
Wait a
like,
minute. He was
it doesn't matter how
wasteful.
many times he gets the ball if he's just going to
Bro,
consistently.
Madueke was dangerous for you. You stole
Madueke,
him.
Madueke is actually a better player than Garnacho. Like if we sell Madueke and buy Garnacho, that
Same
kind of
player,
completely
same player.
disregards the point of selling Madueke for. We're done with mediocrity. You said yourself that you want to put your money where your mouth is. We need to have higher standards than just buying some Garnacho that's failed at
Okay,
United.
we're talking, yes, but we're talking about in terms of chance creation. Yes, he will miss a lot. Fair enough, the guy is young. But he created more chances than Madueke. What did
Because he
Madueke
has
do?
more minutes than Madueke.
How many times did we see
He played more
Madueke
than
last
Madueke.
season?
Can we check
Stop
that?
the
I don't think
ball.
that's true.
Stop the ball.
That is true.
Right?
That
Stop
is true.
running and doesn't know if he's going to pass or he's going to take on a player. How many attacks broke down because of Madueke last season?
He had more assists than Madueke last year.
Yes, because he's playing for in terms of Madueke, the reason why he has the assist that he has is because he's playing for a better team. So imagine the chance
Madueke had
creation
4
that
assists
Garnacho
last year.
has.
4
You
assists.
put it in a team. Yeah, imagine
but
the
you-
chance creation.
Assist
Money
aren't
Mace,
the
Money
best.
Mace,
You're kind of
Money
contradicting
Assists
yourself.
aren't the
I'm
best
hearing
way
that.
of
You're
measuring
contradicting
creativity.
yourself.
Hold on,
saying
does
that.
someone have a question for me?
Madueke had 4 assists last year in a team that dominated the ball, consistently put pressure on opposing teams, had consistently created chances,
Oh no,
He
I
wasn't the
agree.
one creating
He's
those
trash.
chances.
No. I
No,
agree. He's trash, but don't start coming here gassing up Garnacho. Like,
No,
No,
no, no,
we're
no.
not
you
I'm
don't
not
gassing
do
him. We're
that
gassing up
now.
saying he's gonna
Garnacho.
be it.
I'm talking about chance creation. We're talking about chance creation, bro. All I'm saying is, in terms of chance creation, if you're playing for a team that is well oiled, that knows the formation inside out, that knows every player's position and their responsibilities, the guy will ball. That's just common sense. Even if
okay.
Martinelli comes to a team that knows what they're doing,
All
pardon
right,
my
okay,
French,
all right,
Bro,
they will ball.
all right. Wait,
yeah,
go
guys,
ahead. Like, yeah, I think
she can take anybody
a guy
on.
who still plays with his head
I,
down.
I don't know. I don't know about Martinelli
because
though.
good. Are you saying that if you're not bringing Timo Werner back, that Timo Werner will not find out how to?
You can bring in
push
anybody
forward?
and ball, man. We can bring in
Yeah,
anybody.
Let me tell you something.
what-
Let me tell you something, HH.
Yeah.
It depends on the coach. If the coach sees you putting your head down, he's not going to play you. So you'll have to look up. Unlike Arteta, I'm sorry.
Okay, wait, AK, talk to me. AK, talk to me.
AJ, here's the thing, bro. Contrary to what contrary to what you think I was gonna say, I actually think you're gonna do really well, bro. Like, considering what I've seen Chelsea, especially during this preseason, I like Esteval. I think he's shown some very talented moments. I think he's a very talented footballer. João Pedro,
Jadro.
bro, João Pedro. I'm not gonna use your nickname, bro. João Pedro looks very good. Good link up play, has a good chemistry with Palmer, but also knows how to finish. Also make good runs into the box. Kopi, he looks good. He looks good, 100%. I like your midfield. Caicedo, bro, he seems to have
Kai's baby.
okay. He seems to have unlocked this deep lying playmaker. He's playing passes.
I know you see
out
that
from the
pass to
back.
games
You,
today.
you saw that pass to Bano Gittins. I know you saw
The
that.
games
Yeah,
today.
he's
You saw that
he's
pass today,
playing
man.
passes. He's unlocked a new
I
facet
don't
of
see
his
Declan
game.
Rice doing any of that.
I'll get to him, but
I mean,
I
he literally
think
did. Like,
Money
against Man
makes
City.
no one cares. No one cares
I
about
thought, and I
that's
mean,
nonsense.
I look at your right back. Reece James looks good. Cucurella looks good.
Rejay. His name is
Oh,
Rejay.
okay, fine. Like in terms of your midfield, bro, I'm gonna continue to say it, bro. Andre Santos should be a starter in that midfield, bro.
Agreed.
Andre Santos is,
Sure.
bro. I'll tell you this after watching Strasbourg, bro. Andre Santos is an amazing midfielder, bro.
He's so good.
Him and Caicedo should be a double pivot because you have enough creativity with Palmer and Esteval, I think. Gittins, he seems like a guy. He has good dribbling. I don't know about his end product yet. We have to see. You're getting Xavi Simons, who's also a top level creator and goal scorer. João Pedro, he can create chances. He's also a great goal scorer. You have a lot of good pieces of your team, bro. And I can't lie, bro. That Isugo guy, that's a Caicedo clone. Bro.
Oh, he's a beast.
Bro, that guy's a
That guy's
Caicedo
good.
clone. You have a lot of good players, and I think you're gonna do really well. You're playing good football. But my problem is this, HH. All of these good players, Hato as well, bro. I can't lie, bro. At first glance of watching Hato, I thought he was a midfielder. I only knew he was a center back after because that guy is so good on the ball for a center back.
No, come on, Ajax man.
Yeah. My only question, HH, is why are you ruining it by getting nacho cheese?
He can be revived.
Nacho cheese,
Please,
man.
bro.
No, come on, man. Nacho
really
cheese.
don't.
No.
So good in this
See,
window, and we
no,
balls
like
it
I
off.
There's a
let
player in there,
Colette
there's a player
cook,
in there.
but
Bro, I was
have you
just
seen where
looking
he now
at.
started now?
I was just
No, wait,
looking at some.
Nacho is going to be a backup. I feel like guys are acting as if this guy is going to
He's
be
not gonna be a
is
starter.
even as a
He's not
backup,
gonna
he's
be
not
starting
starting.
games.
Wait, hold up, Kenny. Is there a
Bro,
player there? Yes or no?
I mean, you know what?
Absolutely.
There's a
Okay,
player there.
okay. AK,
I was
grab the
just.
mic. AK,
I
grab
was
the
just
mic.
Okay, there's
reading.
a player there. It is.
I was just
AK.
reading
There is
some.
HH.
He's on the
Whether
field.
it's a good player.
Wait. Hold up. AK.
I was just reading some, stats. Garnacho, they said he creates chances, right, bro? He's in the 48th percentile for shot creating actions. He's in the 55th percentile for expected assisted goals.
Playing for Manchester United, who can't sustain possession.
Bro, he's
against
one
teams.
of Manchester United's attackers, and he falls over the ball every time he dribbles.
But did you watch
Bro,
Manchester United
Yeah,
last
but
season?
yes,
AK, that takes
I watch
coaching.
Manchester United. This guy's garbage. This guy
AK,
sucks.
that takes coaching.
The
I
team
love that you guys
sucks
really
in
think
general.
that Man
The
team
United is the
sucks
reason
in
Garnacho
general.
is a bad player.
Bro,
Why are you
okay,
guys talking as if
okay.
Garnacho is
Okay, so you're
31, not
telling me,
32?
okay. Based on that logic, if Rasmus Højlund went to Chelsea, you would suddenly bang.
No,
Man
we would never
United
sign him.
Man United
he's-
is the reason he's a bad
No,
player.
no, Højlund.
No, but the thing
Højlund-
about Højlund in general, Højlund is not a good player. You can tell he
Bro,
can't.
Højlund
he
is a
barely-
lob.
Oh,
he's not a
Nacho's
bad-
not a good player.
He can't control the ball. He's always falling over.
Nacho's always falling over.
No,
No. I mean, look. No, okay. Look, let's be fair here. We have seen players
Ichic.
look bad in teams and look better in other teams. My issue with Garnacho is there's a particular kind of crapness that I see in him that I'm like,
Nah,
no, this isn't about
Ichic.
coaching. There's
It's
something
not
innate
that.
here. That's about
It's
this
not
guy.
that,
so.
bro. The way I look at it, Bino Gittins is your backup. In my opinion, Bino Gittins is a good backup player. You know, he at time when you can sub him on in like the 60th, 70th minute. He's a great dribbler. He's developing end product. Like he is a backup player. You should get a first team player so that Bino Gittins is your backup player. Someone like
it's gonna
I
be
don't
Simmons
know.
though.
You know, Simmons.
that's
That's the
It's gonna be
Simmons.
Simmons.
Why are you getting Garnacho?
You see, that's the thing
Yeah,
that
so
confuses
if
me.
you
That
want Simmons,
but the
Simmons,
thing is-
wait, hold up.
What's
If
the
we're
point
going
for
for
Garnacho?
Simmons, where does Garnacho fit in? If we're going
Like
for Simmons,
Simmons, Bino Gittins,
But the thing is-
Esteval Neto, Palmer, and Simmons can also play as a number 10, and you have
But the thing
Enzo
is-
to play there.
But
No,
the thing
but
is,
that's why
AK
you're buying Simmons.
AK
Simmons is to be
yeah.
the more of the backup to Palmer, and he can play on the left.
Yeah.
Then
But the
is
thing is,
Gittins a
we
starter on the left wing?
Obviously, no. The
and
thing
that's
is,
you know what,
see, that's my issue. Gittins should not be a starter. He's not ready to be a starter. Simmons should be a starter, who has
No,
had
but it's-
way
it's-
more experience playing there, and Gittins should be the backup to Simmons. This makes
no, but
sense.
but it's as of like obviously he likes to play wingers in this like touchline wingers. Obviously, Siemens would probably be playing on the left if maybe he wants to overlap a fullback. But if he wants
Even
to
at
play
the
with
half
the two
space.
touchline wingers, he would play. That's why I think they're trying to go for Garnacho because on the left,
Bro.
Banugians as of now is the
Well-
only touchline wingers. But honestly, I don't think that, like I said, you
It's
don't need
not-
like 11
it's
world class
not-
players
Kenny,
everywhere.
Kenny, it's
You
not
don't
just
need-
that, bro.
everyone
It's not
doesn't
just
have to
on
be
the
Cole
pitch, bro.
Palmer.
This guy off the pitch, I just saw a picture on Twitter of this guy
Agree with
getting
that.
you know those roadmen that like say that like have like these like bougie ass tattoo shops. This guy's getting a tattoo from there, and he's busy like vaping whilst getting it. Like this guy, bro. This guy just screams to me. This guy just screams, bro. There's a reason Amram binned him off. This guy has a terrible attitude. He's not. His
and
locker
also-
room presence as well is not good.
That's what I don't like, bro. The kind of attitude stuff that I've heard from this guy, and the stuff that is like leaking in lineups and everything.
We heard the same thing about Rashford. We heard the same.
No,
thing about
no.
Sancho.
Wait,
So
hold
many
up.
players that leave
No,
Manchester United, we heard the
hold
same
up.
thing about
Was
all
there?
the
Wait, hold
other
up. Was there
attitude.
ever a story of Rashford leaking out the lineup?
Bro, was
Because it wasn't
Rashford's
on that
brother
team.
on Twitter literally like dissing his team?
Rashford went to New
No,
York.
no, because
he
he no, wait,
basketball
hold up.
game.
That was in
wait,
the
wait,
off season.
That's what I said. No,
off-season.
the
That's what I
the
mean.
Garnacho
There's a
stuff.
difference
Hold
between
up. The Garnacho
media
stuff has been
saying
proven.
and what's actually been done.
No, you have to understand. The Garnacho stuff, it's literally has been proven on what's happened. The Rashford stuff is hearsay. The Garnacho stuff, no, these are facts. He leaked out the lineup. These are facts. His brother was pretty much bad mouthing the team. These are all facts. Rashford is all hearsay. So there are two very different things there. So, look, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm sorry, I'm not happy with the signing. Hell no.
HH,
So
you know one
again,
thing
I hope I'm wrong, but if Chelsea sign Garnacho, I'm not happy because I don't like him as a player.
You know one thing I've noticed with our team, right? And I think we've been going through this for the last 4 seasons. What I've noticed is every time they made a signing, it didn't
People
make
always
sense
doubt
to
it.
us.
I remember the
it
same thing with
didn't-
Cole Palmer.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to us logically, footballing wise, in terms of what position we want to be in as a team, fighting for the top 4 and stuff. Nothing made sense. But as soon as the players start gelling, everything starts making sense. Which means if it looks like Enzo Maresca is pushing for this guy to come to Chelsea. And this guy also keeps on saying, I only want Chelsea. Maybe there is something there. maybe we just have to trust the process.
I have a question then. So if Manchester City signed Garnacho for 60 million, would you say this is a good signing?
First of all, he's not going to go for 60 million. He's going to go for 30 or 40.
I did 150, but
Okay, so let's say 45
They're not getting
million.
that price.
If Man City bought Garnacho for 45 million, would you come on here and say that's a good signing?
Obviously, yes, because that's the player Pep wants.
well, Pep wants to retain Bernardo Silva, but it's not.
No. Wait a minute, Eke. That's a general question. I mean, I don't think Pep is the kind of guy who's going to sign Garnacho. Pep always needs experience first. I don't know why, but he needs experience first. And in terms of our coach, in terms of the players that are tailored,
he's played like 100
system,
games.
Yeah, but also in terms of the players that are tailored for the way we are trying to build for the next 5 years, 6 years. There is a reason why all these youngsters want to come to Chelsea. I don't know whatever the sporting directors are selling, but every player that we went for is buying.
8-year contracts.
No, it's not only the contracts, bro. It's something to do with whatever I think.
The role they're going to play in the team.
Yeah,
I'm looking for specific profiles.
Yes, you see what PSG is doing now? They got here after losing money on big names and trying to basically bamboozle everyone with their money and win the UCL. It didn't happen. When they started going for a certain profile of players, now all of a sudden everybody's talking about PSG.
But I think your aspirations should be to mirror what the top teams do in order to catch them. I don't think there is any club in the world that has aspirations of winning big trophies that would even touch a Garnacho.
Yeah,
we're not talking about.
There's been multiple teams that have tried to sign him, though. He said no.
I really don't.
Napoli?
Okay.
Napoli.
They just won their league.
Who were you want to be Garnacho?
We are not talking about the club per se. We're talking about what the coach wants. You see, one thing I've noticed of Enzo Maresca, the guy's a very sly guy, bro. Every time they ask him about, transfers and everything, he will keep telling you, I'm leaving it to the sporting directors, or I'm not involved, or they ask me for advice, but I don't do much. It seems like whatever player they're getting is what Enzo wants, because we've seen how ruthless he's been with Joao Felix and Nkunku and all these players that are out now. So definitely Enzo Maresca has a say in this team. Because I don't think this guy is here for 2 seasons.
Wait, shout out to Titans FC. Perverts so average. Kerkers and Frimbong midgets full backs. You can't judge the guy off of one game.
I can't lie, bro. You know how Liverpool fans always used to say, like, Trent used to leave everybody on side defensively. It was like, bro, did you see Frimpong for that second goal? He left the Crystal Palace player on side.
Look, it's one game, bro, and I still feel Frimpong is defensively better than Trent. But Trent is just better. Crossing one.
It's very interesting.
So yours truly. Palmer, Alvarez, now Savi, Pep, get out of my club.
Talk about this.
Yeah, no, we will.
Why is he extending Bernardo Silva? Man?
Wait, hold on. So Tan says, make fun of the lap, but rate Kari Diogba, #CFC. Wait, are you really comparing the lap to one of the greatest strikers in Premier League history? Are you smoking crack? Well, shock. LL rated circus clowns like Savio, Doko Haram, Endrick, Roque, who end up flopping. And if they were English, they'd be called overrated media bombs, #racismo. Talents FC, if you knew how the eye test works, you understand that the eye test is always undefeated. You effing moron.
I mean,
so guys, we have some breaking news.
Heavy for
we have some reverence. Pause. Don't say that crap. So shout out to your boy Fabrizio. So Tottenham open club-to-club talks to sign Savinho from Man City. Negotiations ongoing between Spurs and City. Also understand Savinho's open to the news if the club can agree on a fee. Tottenham boss Thomas Frank indicated Savinho as an ideal player. Is this a bad move by your boy Pep? Money may talk to me. Is Pep smoking crack, or because I thought Savio was playing actually pretty well last season, and he was actually beginning to actually fit into the team.
Yeah, I think it's a bad move. I look at him and I see someone that has, even though he didn't do exactly what I thought everyone thought he would do because he was so good at Girona, we saw glimpses of somebody who could easily be a City winger for the next 5 to 6 years. Like
basically, similar to what Mahrez was pretty much doing. like a
Yeah.
very creative kind of winger who can pretty much create stuff by himself, like
Yeah,
1v1
people-
solo and everything.
Yeah, because people forgot Mahrez found it difficult to initially get into Man City's team when it was Sterling or Sane playing there. But when Mahrez came on the pitch in that first season, he showed glimpses of the sort of player that he was. And then when he scored those 2 goals at Brighton, that's when he introduced himself. You know, those 2 goals that won City the league on the final day of the season. I think Savinho was on his way to improving. Like, he had a few decent games. He's playing well here and there. I think he was probably one of City's better players in the FA Cup final. Like, he's a good player, and there is something there that you can get out of.
Okay, now I know these are your sworn rivals, and you hate them, but try to be objective here for the status of this show. Mohamed Kudus, possibly Savinho. It's not bad by Tottenham. It's not bad.
Yeah. I think it's just a shame for them that James Maddison got injured, because I think that if they'd gone in with Solanke, Kudus, Savinho, and Maddison, like, that's decent. That's good enough to get like Europa League, that sort of stuff. But they're going to need to buy a number 10 because Maddison's injury, I'm hearing, is kind of long term. He'll be out
it's
December,
next
January. That's next season. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, they're going to need to buy a number 10 to replace that.
Aren't they in for Eze?
Yeah, they're in for Eze, and I think that if they should try and aim to get him, but like, what's it called?
Wait. So you guys are not going for Eze anymore?
No, I want Eze, but listen, just because I want Eze doesn't mean other teams should stop trying to get Eze as well. Spurs, if Spurs have ambitions to try and get better, they should also aim to buy Eze. So, like,
Money makes you less Spurs have a better attack than you.
Well, listen, I want to play Eze in the 10, but my manager likes the hair flick guy in the number 10 for some reason. But what's it called? It's a strange move from Pep.
It doesn't. This doesn't make sense.
I think if they were going to sell a winger, they should have sold Doku. Like, I see a lot more potential.
But I think but here's the thing. Pep likes Doku a lot. Pep likes Doku. Basically, my thing is that I think City is like, there's no one needs to be. Okay, so basically, who's
maybe he rates Cherokee. Maybe he rates Cherokee because he can play on the
but
right.
I don't think.
If he plays Cherokee on the wing, no.
See, that's the point. If you're getting Cherokee is the guy that's in the middle and it's your number 10. Why not put Cherokee
on the right? Cherokee on the wing, that's a guaranteed flop.
That's a guaranteed for Foden.
I think if he's going to play Cherokee on the wing, I think it's because he still sees Foden as the long-term replacement to Kevin De Bruyne.
And City or Cook.
Do you know what this points to? This points to a change of system, man.
Maybe, but I think that if they'd kept Savinho, that's perfect right wing competition. You've got Savinho and Oscar Bob competing for right wing. That's really good. And then you have Cherokee Foden competing for the 10. Then you have Doku Marmoush competing for the left wing. Like, I think that's good competition. I don't see the need to sell Savinho because, one, he was getting better, and two, he's actually one of your better pure wingers in the team.
Yeah. In terms of just like as an individual ability to create stuff as an individual.
Only Marmoush is better than him on the wide areas. Like, only Marmoush is better than him in the wide areas. But he's their second best winger. I don't know why they're getting rid of him.
What's it called, Rick? Wait with us on this whole Savinho move.
Good move for Spurs. Really bad move from Pep. I don't know why you would sell one of your wingers that you need to force these 1v1s that you like so much when you isolate them on the wings. He's one of those players that's really good at doing that. So I think if this is for a good price, like 60 million or 70 million, then okay. But if it's like for 50, it's just kind of pointless. Selling Tottenham, and I don't know what their manager, because Kudus has been playing on the wing too, so I don't know where he's gonna play some of these players. But I think good move for Tottenham.
No, but remember, Maddison is injured, so. Kudus could either play through the middle or on the left, and then you have
he puts Brennan Johnson on the bench. I think they go Savinho, Kudus. They get a number 10 because Maddison's injured, and then they go Solanke.
Who's on the left?
Yeah, I think Savinho is Son's replacement.
Savinho is on the left.
Matthias Tell's on the left for them.
No, hell no.
No, Savinho is better, man.
Yeah, I think Savinho is better than Tell, but
100%. He's better than Tell,
100%. They bought Tell like this summer. They made his move permanent.
I don't think Tell was gonna start.
So actually, someone actually made a point here. Do you think this is just pure football reasons, or do you think he may have fallen out with Savio? Or do you think that it's just like it's a football thing? He just feels that.
I don't know why they're selling him. Like,
I think it's like a loyalty merchant because Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, he has all these center.
No, but I think like this seems so odd because he started off a bit rocky, but I was actually doing really well towards the end of the season.
Whoa, he got 10 assists last season. Like,
it's
not like he wasn't good.
This makes no sense. Like the guy was playing.
He assisted Haaland the most. He had a good chemistry with Haaland.
Yeah, like I think Man City, like their squad building, like I think it's overkill with the half space player like Foden, Turkey, Gundogan, Silva, Reinders. That's 6 of them. You need
there's no pure
to keep a player.
And Rodriguez not leaving Real Madrid. He wants to be a side chick for the rest of his career, bro. So side chick set.
Like these central.
No, because if City got Rodrigo, then I'm like, oh.
Then you understand it.
Yeah,
Rodrigo's a left-sided player, and they have enough left-sided players.
No.
They play with it.
Well, okay, they'll just shove him on the right then.
What's the point then? Well, what's the point then?
Yeah, when they play with all these like cams like players that pass the ball so much, like Haaland doesn't really touch the ball that much. The wingers really get him more involved because they cross the ball. They try to beat them.
Again, it shows but wasn't Savinho giving Haaland a lot of that credit? Remember, De Bruyne is now gone.
Yeah.
If you're not going to get Savinho now gone, who's going to supply to Haaland consistently?
Yeah, like it seems like he's just going to play a bunch of center midfielders this year. Like, I think we'll see what happens, but I doubt that's going to go through because that doesn't make any sense.
Because every season that he won the Premier League, he tweaked something, and he was selling weird. He was making weird transfers. I think since he knows he's leaving, I think he's going to try something new this season.
Shout out to Times FC who says Savio had 1 goal all season. Anthony had 5 in his first. Bro, you have to look beyond goals, you effing moron. It's like
can I speak on that?
He was playing. Yeah, go for it. AK, go for it.
Yeah, I was just looking at some of the stats as well. Like, this guy apparently he's like 88th percentile for shot creating actions and like 86 for like expected assisted goals. Like, he's a good creator. He I don't know why, like, even less than I thought him to Haaland was very it was a good combination, one of the few good combinations the City had last season. Well, and also like, you have good. I think Money May said he had good competition. Savinho and Oscar Bob. I do think Oscar Bob is a better player than Savinho. I think he will probably start over Savinho most time, but Savinho is still a good option to have.
I think Savinho is more explosive though.
He is, but I think I think Bob, like, he has good quick feet. He can get past people. Like, I like Oscar Bob. Foden and Cherky in the number 10. But let's be real, but Ryan Cherky's making that position his own. And then Doku and Marmoush on the left. Like, it was a good rotation of wingers. Now, you take out Savio. If you say you're getting Rodrigo, you're getting him to play on the right. Bro, the reason why there was like rumors around him leaving Real Madrid was because he didn't want to play on the right.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know what Pep's doing, man. This is like, can we get into like the Premier League preview?
This is a weird transfer.
I just want to say on like Man City, bro. Like, cause did you watch your game against Palermo yesterday, Gigi?
Oh no, I just saw highlights.
Because, bro, Palermo could have scored 2 in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, they had so many chances that game.
Like, here's the thing.
No, because my notion is a guy who has won so many, 4 in a row, 6 in a 5. We can't rule them out.
Of course.
But that defense is looking shaky. And the point that you made as well is that KDB is a massive loss. He was washed 100%. He had to be sold, but I don't think they've replaced KDB, who was critical to what City did.
I think you could, if Cherky performs to a level that they expect him to, I think you could have a viable replacement for KDB. I'm not going to be saying that he's going to do what KDB did, but I think you could have a viable replacement in terms of someone who can replicate the chance creation. The issue is, bro, number one, but you're still having Bernardo Silva and Gundogan. Like
these guys need to be sold.
These guys need to leave.
That guy's old, bro. Again, no, I mean,
Like-
no offense, the guy's old.
Bernardo Silva captain, man. Come on. And on top of that, HH, why did he loan out Vitor Rice? Like, that's your 40 million center back signing from Brazil. Why do you loan him out?
Yeah,
I
and
don't
he doesn't
understand.
even play Husanov as well.
And he barely plays Kusanov, but Kusanov has to play because he's your only guy who has some sort of speed, some sort of 1v1 ability who could help the transition defense.
So okay,
But,
so
like,
here's, okay, so do you think? And again, I don't want to be rude here. I'm just asking the question. Do you think Pep is suffering from CTE? That's why he's doing
No,
all this
like
stuff?
I trust Pep to get it right. Like, you know who I think the issue is, HH?
Uh-oh.
It's not Pep. It's the assistant coach, Pep. Pep's assistant coach is Pep Linders. If you know about Pep Linders from his Liverpool time, remember that 22-23 season when Liverpool had that terrible season? Pep Linders was Klopp's assistant. He basically made the tactics for that season.
Oh, wow.
This high press, no midfield. He then went to Salzburg. Red Bull Salzburg in Austria, they win all the time. He made them lose the league. And he is now assistant coach at Man City. And I'm hearing that Pep Guardiola is actually giving him tactical influence.
Oh Lord.
So I'm like, they've recruited good. Like Reinders, fantastic player. Cherky, in my opinion, good player. Marmouche is a good player. Marmouche is a great player. Nico Gonzalez, in my opinion, that guy is a great Rodri replacement.
He needs to start more games, I think so.
But like
Gonzalez.
Pep has to make the correct decisions. If he does, I think City finish second. If he doesn't, it doesn't.
Okay, so you don't see a scenario where City win the title?
I think I know Liverpool today. We talk about it, but I generally think they're too strong.
So if Liverpool don't get defensive cover and they don't get to Isak, you still think they win the title? So because my thing with Liverpool is this: Salah won't do what he did last season. So if Salah doesn't do what he does last season, do you know for a fact that everybody will carry that creative underlying burden?
But they don't need to
look at it. The way I look at it, I think 4 teams are in the race for the title, which is very interesting. Every team has flaws. Arsenal, they barely score goals. Chelsea, I think defensively, and that bum Robert Sanchez, bro.
Yes.
A bum Robert Sanchez, of course. Man City, again, defensively. Liverpool, I think defensive cover, and I think Szoboszlai Szoboszlai has to play 10 off the ball. They're a bit iffy, but I think Liverpool, out of all of them, the flaws are the least. Like, I think they can mask the flaws the best. Man City, you can't mask that defense. Chelsea, you can't mask Robert Sanchez. And Arsenal, you
can't mask Arteta.
Yes. So I think it's gonna be a really good title race, but my ranking is, and don't get angry with this, I think it's gonna be really close. Liverpool 1, Man City 2, Chelsea 3, Arsenal 4.
Yeah, but here's the thing: between second to fourth, there's no difference in it. Man.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna be 3-4 points between second.
Okay, here's my thing. Why do I have a feeling that Liverpool are not going to go back to back?
I think it's because it's difficult to go back.
There is
to back.
there is that Real Madrid energy about it.
No.
But here's
Because
the problem.
because
if they don't go back to back, I really don't know out of the other 3 teams who wins the league.
For me, and that's where it gets really interesting, because if, let's say, Liverpool don't win the league, there are so many issues and deficiencies with the other 3 teams that I'm not sure what's going to happen.
If Arteta gets things right with his attack, and he stops playing Martinelli, maybe gives Nani a little bit more of a chance, thinking Arsenal really have a chance. Because Gyökeres always just needs a service.
But we have to understand about Arsenal that Gyökeres is such a different kind of a striker that, again, because when I was on the football terrace, they were saying in the Arsenal game, and maybe Money can speak on this, is that they were putting in crosses, I was like, no, you don't put in crosses to Gyökeres. You play the ball on the ground. So they have to figure out how to play to him.
Gyökeres is not even the most important signing. It's Zubi Mendy, but that guy is. If they can get that guy firing.
So what are you saying for next season then, Monimace?
Me, I'm nervous for next season because I don't like.
No, bro. That opening game could be because, bro, it's popular. And also, guys, okay, let's be real, guys. It's not done by a damn computer. It's a damn human being who does the freaking fixtures, bro. Let's be real. So
yeah, because it sells tickets to put Arsenal versus Man United, the two teams probably with the biggest amount of turmoil heading into the season on the first day. But like, what's it called? In terms of Arsenal, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. Like, our first 6 games, I know it sounds ridiculous, but we could probably lose the league in those first 6 games, considering who we're playing.
But Arsenal don't struggle in big games, though. That's the thing.
No, but everyone keeps saying this, like, oh, we don't struggle in big games. We need to win these games. Like, I need to beat Man United. Like, I need to beat City at the Emirates. Like, these are important games.
Hold on. Monimace, I went to try and find Arsenal's fixtures on Google, and when I went there, why are there fireworks on my screen?
I have no idea. Maybe it's some sort of holiday or something. Emirates Cup.
Oh, Emirates Cup champions.
Emirates Cup champions.
Monimace continue.
You gotta eat, man.
They won their own cup.
Yeah, we won our own cup. No, but what's it called? Genuinely, I am nervous heading into the season because my issue with Arteta has never been like the overall coaching, because overall he's a decent coach. Like, my issue is every time I can see the finish line or I can see the trophy, this guy just does something really stupid tactically, and then we end up losing the game. Like, I could see the title right there. Liverpool lost to Crystal Palace, and then for some reason he played Havertz in midfield when Havertz was playing well at striker in the back end of the season for no reason. Like, I could see Liverpool were dropping points in the league last season. There was the opportunity to capitalise, and we're playing Thomas Partey at right back. Like, he does these weird decisions that end up costing us over the course of the season in big moments. And it's like, I can't trust him until he proves me wrong, because he's done it so many times. So it's impossible to have faith in him. And when you look at the other teams, like, I'm not going to lie, City had every ingredient to come back and dominate this league. But Pep Guardiola's not fixed it out. He's making really weird decisions. Like, he's overthinking it. Like, I really thought, man, when I heard the signings of everyone being made, in my mind, I thought to myself, I'm not going to lie, I think City bounce back and win this league. But then when you start watching City play games, Club World Cup, pre-season, it feels like an extension of last season. Same issues are still there. He's not utilised any of the defensive players that they bought in January, which is weird because I actually thought, barring that first game against Chelsea, I thought Husanov was actually quite good for Man City. So, and then with Chelsea, it's weird because Chelsea have the capabilities to go and put on a run, but Chelsea always do this weird thing of just when you think they're going to get going, in like a random 3 p.m. game against some horrible team in the league, you just end up losing.
Man. Yeah, it's that game where it's like that's 93rd counter attack.
Sunderland away.
No, we're gonna be up 1-0, and then we're gonna miss mad chances, and then the team's gonna equalize them like that.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like, Ipswich got like 22 points last season. 4 of them were against Chelsea.
That was the script to all the games.
Money is different this time.
No, because classic. Chelsea, because for me, I think Chelsea will do great in those big games. It's those low blocks, teams that sit back. Can they break those teams down and beat those teams?
I think it's the opposite now. I think against low blocks, we're going to be better. In big games, that's when we're going to have to like really see.
Wait, hold up. You gave this team space. This team will cook. I don't know whether this team can. I need to be convinced that they can consistently break down bangers and mash every single week.
But Bayern Leverkusen was a low block. They parked the bus the whole 90 minutes. This is their 5th preseason game, and they parked the bus.
Bangers and mash low block is different from Frankfurt to
if
low
there
block.
was a credible threat, i.e., a team that had like a lot of things fixed together, I really do think that Liverpool wouldn't win this next league because it's so difficult to go back to back. And I do think Liverpool in their minds are thinking, the way we went out the Champions League last season, we went to penalties with the best team in the tournament. We can realistically win this. And I think Liverpool might go harder in the Champions League than the league because they won the league last season. But I just think even if they slip up, I don't trust anyone to capitalize at this moment in time. But if you're asking me for my top four, I'll go with Liverpool first. I'll go Chelsea. I'll go Liverpool first, Chelsea second, Arsenal third, City fourth.
That's not.
I really think City have not fixed any of their issues heading into next season. Really.
So basically, it's mainly defensively or in midfield.
Bro, defensively and midfield is horrible. Bro, they got cut open. I remember watching the first game of the Club World Cup. They made all these signings. I'm like, man, I'm excited to see what City are doing. Bro, they're getting cut open by Wydad. Why?
So basically,
chill on the best mode. Chill on the block.
So hold on. So because if Gyökeres, let's say that Gyökeres hits 25 goals,
he's gonna score.
Do Arsenal win?
If Gyökeres hits 25 goals, we probably finish second. I really here's the thing. Gyökeres can hit 25 goals, but I just know game week 34 and the title's there. You just got to win 4 games. I know Arteta will just do something really stupid. I just know it because he always does. We played semi-final against PSG last season. He played Mikel Merino back in the midfield when he was working at striker for no reason. He makes these really awful decisions when the crunch time comes, and it's just, I have a bad feeling that that's going to end up costing us again. And for my sanity, I don't want to finish second 4 times in a row. Please.
No. But do you know what's so crazy? So,
again, when I was 4-peat second place.
Yeah, when I was on the terrace, I said to this Arsenal fan who basically super positive. I said, okay, if Arsenal finish second by a single point and are trophyless, would you keep Arteta? He says, yeah. And I'm like, what?
I'm like, no. Arsenal fans.
But and again, that's basically, and that is what scares me the most. That a lot of Arsenal fans, if Arsenal finished second by 1 point, took it the last day of the season, but only lost the league by 1 point, and end up trophyless, they would still keep Arteta. So we go again.
But for some of these fans, this is the best Arsenal team they've seen since Arsene Wenger. So this is the most consistent one, the most competitive one. So
but my whole thing is that again, but you have to have some ambitions. But see, at the end of the day, whether you're not there for the Invincibles or for the Anelka days or the Ian Wright days, if you keep on coming second, something might be wrong. You might have to say that maybe we need someone to take this team to the very next level. That this guy
You're telling me this past 2 years is the best Arsenal team I've ever seen.
Yeah. AJ, you need to understand how some of these people view it. For example, you see Liverpool. Liverpool's objective is to win the league. So Liverpool must win the league. It's a requirement to win the league. Arsenal aim to win the league. So it's Arsenal want to, other teams must. There's no real pressure at Arsenal to deliver a league title because the fans will always be happy in case.
But see, that's what I feel is.
Because AJ, even
so hold up. So you're saying that there is no. So after all this previous season, you're saying there's no pressure on Arsenal to win the league this coming season.
In terms of from
that's why they broke him
in terms of from media, yes, but in terms of in the club and from a certain portion of the fan base, there is no pressure because AJ, if there was pressure to win the league, Arteta would have gone already. The fact that he's still here means that it's not a requirement. People can say that we must win the league, but what you do is a bigger reflection of what you are instead of what you say. Because AJ, we offered we're talking about it's a requirement to win the league. Our players have to be up to standard. We gave Eddie new contract, 100k a week. Reece Nelson new contract. Martinelli new contract. But everyone's talking about Edu leaving the club. Edu didn't get sacked. He left because he got offered more money. So Arteta got offered a new deal. So we actually reward people for what they're doing right now. So
isn't he the highest paid manager right now?
Yeah, he's the highest paid manager in the Premier League, second behind Simeone. So this is what I mean. We reward which means we're aiming to win the league. Arsenal don't have to win the league because there's no pressure from anybody in the fan base to do so.
No,
Yeah,
and
what's your
but
point in terms of
it's
Arsenal?
true. Sorry, but I think, and that's the Sarri says. I think you are right there. I think as long as Arsenal gets top 4, I think Arteta is fine, and I don't think that there's any real pressure or ambition from the owners or from the Kroenkes to be like, bro, this is you have to go say what's up. And I think that's once what is it like pressure makes diamonds. If there's no real pressure to be like, no, we have to win the league. I'm not dealing with that kind of a pressure. You look at how ambitious Liverpool are. You look at how ambitious, and here's the thing. Chelsea, we know we call more Chelsea about okay, process. After that Club World Cup win, those young guys are very ambitious to try to do something next season, bro. So, and my thing though is Arsenal can't just assume that they'll always be in the title running every single season because again, everybody is getting better. Everybody is improving. And yes, City looks sketchy defensively. I can't bet against Pep. I can't. I should, from what I've seen, I should, but I'm not bet because his resume is too good. And the guy's resume that's that good is, you know what? He could always potentially do something. So basically, put it this way: if City were to win the league next season, I wouldn't be shocked. With all the issues they've had and everything, if they were to win the league next season, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm like, he figured it out.
Like, you know people like this. Like, for example, you know Igal. Like, you've spoken to Igal on streams and that sort of stuff. There were streams at the start of last season where Igal said, if any team other than Man City wins the league, I want Arteta sacked. Liverpool win the league. Yeah, but it's all the injuries we had and it's all the players we had. So therefore, there is no expectation because
you see what Igal recently said?
What? If any team other than Liverpool win the league.
Arteta is better than 2015 to 2019 Wenger.
Yeah, forget that guy.
Come on, man. Didn't Wenger win like 3 FA Cups or something?
But that's what I mean by there's no pressure from some of the fans for Arteta to win because now the narrative is, well, Liverpool are the best team. Because I'm telling you right now, there should be pressure. And
next year they're going to move the goalposts.
If Liverpool win this league, I'm going to hear that it's the most luxurious window of all time and no one has spent this much money ever in the summer window. How can we compete with Liverpool? You know that's going to come out if Liverpool win the league.
Okay, wait, hold on. So, like, Gullet, do you think there's pressure on your boys Chelsea to win the league, or are we still in this whole process phase?
In terms of obviously the fans, we do want to win the league, but to be completely honest with you, in terms of the ownership and in terms of what Enzo Maresca even said last season, he said, this is the season, basically this upcoming season is the season within which we were supposed to be challenging for the top 4. So apparently we are 1 season ahead in terms of the schedule. So now that we are 1 season ahead, logic dictates that this season should be the season within which we have to fight for the league. You know, so I'm not really sure what the ownership is thinking, but I can see the ambition in Enzo, the coach. Because to be honest with you, HH, I never believed in this guy. Like from the beginning, it took me.
I wasn't a fan.
No, you're starting to see that Enzo, his methods are working, and he's getting results. Like Conference League, Club World Cup, whatever you think of them, they're getting results. So he's starting to feel more confident and more bold about his ideas. That's why we're starting to see different things
because again, like aims can change. I feel that after that Club World Cup and how confident this team is playing and how the preseason has gone, shouldn't be like, wait, hang on, this whole process thing, maybe these guys are ready now. And it's not as if this is the most difficult league. And Liverpool are very good. It's not as if Liverpool are unbeatable. It's not as if Man City are unbeatable. It's not as if Arsenal are unbeatable. This isn't like peak United with Fergie. This is not like peak Klopp Liverpool, peak Pep with City during 2018, 2019. Like, if Chelsea can just figure out how to just maintain that consistency, Esteval cooks, you don't make any defensive mistakes. Basically, put it this way, it's a very winnable. This isn't a 97, 98 points season. It's not a 92 point season. It's not that. For me, this is like high 80s. Those days of where it's like 97, 98, like that's no, it's not those things. So Chelsea, if they want to, can very much win this league in this iteration.
No, you're absolutely right, HH. And also, if you look at Enzo Maresca's portfolio per se, This guy has been defying everything since he came. The guy came from the Championship. Nobody thought he would do anything. All of a sudden, he finishes top 4. All of a sudden, he wins the Club World Cup. All of a sudden, Chelsea are in the Champions League again within his first ever season. So, and also one thing that helps us is this guy, I think he wouldn't, or people wouldn't usually give him credit. Obviously, the English pundits, we know them. We know their agenda. I'm not going to talk about them. But in terms
Jeremy
of like
Carragher.
people who, yeah, 100%. These people are horrendous, bro. But
This guy disappeared after the Club World Cup.
even until now, they keep talking as if we didn't win it. But it is what it
This
is.
guy's Stevie,
clowns.
the Liverpool
Yeah,
legend
yeah.
said
It's
we won because of the
it's like
coach.
they've hated us. They've hated us since 04, so it's completely fine. But the funny thing is, this guy is very meticulous. I remember his press conference before the PSG final, when I think it was a British journalist that asked him, do you think your team is prepared to play long minutes without the ball, because PSG is going to be having the ball for the most of the game? And he said, "Who said that?" So, like he's talking with some belief now. And the players are now believing in his system, because you can see all the players are willing to play for him, and that's the most important thing. And Money Mace, what he said is true. Arteta is not actually a bad coach, HH. All the mistakes is self-inflicted, and I think the guy is overthinking because he wants to be a great coach. But he doesn't know that what he's doing is the difference between a good coach and an elite coach. Because when you overthink, you tend to even question your own self.
No, because it's like less is more. Less is more. You don't have to always tweak.
Exactly. Especially now with the technology and you watching games after games after games of each opponent that you're going to play, you can see what you need to do. You don't have to overthink it. But I think everybody is trying to be the new Pep. This is why they called Enzo Maresca Diet Pep when we started this season. But I think this season is going to be interesting though, because and this is not me hating on Liverpool. I'm going to be completely blunt in my take. I think that everybody believes that Liverpool is going to click and they're just going to demolish the league. That's what everybody's thought process is. But I believe this might not be the season within which they click.
I think for me that's the main thing. Like, because Liverpool, have they bought well? 100%. They bought very well. But how do you know that these guys are going to click immediately? Chelsea have not made so many drastic changes, and no major players have left. So Chelsea can already know what they're about. For Liverpool, you have to figure out where does Wirtz go, how will he operate.
Also, HH. Also, you've had quite decent success in the very close present. Like in the present, you've won 2 trophies in a seaon.
But what I'm saying though is that I think to Gullet's point is Liverpool. Put it this way: if Ekitike, Wirtz just click, oh my gosh, it's Liverpool might just walk this.
I don't know if
but if they don't click, of course they're going to be up there, but there's not going to be that adaptation period.
They've signed too many players, HH. Compared to you, you've signed players, but you've actually just added a little bit of tweaks.
No. But bottom line is we can't predict the future. If for whatever reason it takes them 2 or 3 games to click, and these guys just have amazing chemistry, that's a very dangerous team to be based on just how amazing that attack is.
I don't know if you've seen the news in the past few minutes. Manchester City are open to selling.
Oh yeah, no. We already covered that. We already covered that.
Which I'm fuming about.
We're not gonna sell.
No, because apparently we have a very good.
What?
He's crucial to the team. He's crucial to the team.
Oh my goodness!
No wonder City became bad. No wonder City became bad.
I would say you're welcome, but it's you.
I told Pep to stay. I told Pep for him to stay. So I told him. He said he's gonna stay.
this
Pep said he's gonna stay, so yeah.
I'm gonna
He
ignore
texted me
Core.
and called him, so.
This is what I agree with HH. When Core speaks, yeah, I can't lie now. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. But in terms our defense, I don't right now. Pep is on. He's on tag. He's on tag. If you understand the term, he's on probation. He's on probation. After what he done last season, I don't really trust him in terms of decision making. I really don't.
So you don't trust a guy who won 4 in a row and 6 out of 7 titles?
A guy who's obsessed with uncles, who's obsessed with favoring uncles. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to play the right players.
No, okay. What is the logic of selling? Because I still don't believe that's going to happen.
Because this is where I'm going to give credit where it's due to Chelsea. You guys may have sold a lot of players, and you kind of unsettled, and you maybe made you stagnate or maybe decline in the past year or two. But you guys actually forced out a lot of players that weren't part of your plans. That's why I have huge respect. Apparently, it's not a classy way to force out players. Yes, it is. If you want success, you're gonna have to do what it takes to get where you need to be. I don't get. I got said. Someone said, "How dare you say you have to force out players? You're not a true City fan." Well, okay, you want to stay in this position? Okay, we're wasting years of Pep.
It's about the game.
Exactly. So I don't understand why people are saying we should keep Doku but get rid of Savinho. Savinho's only had one season.
Worst decision, yo.
Doku has been abysmal for the past 2 seasons.
I agree.
What a couple assists, barely 10 GA in 2 seasons. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. Give at least Savinho one more chance and then get rid of him.
He's too raw. Doku's too raw. That's the problem.
And another thing is, we may have signed the players, but Pep is the one who chooses the lineup. And the past season has kind of traumatized me, where he just picks the uncles, all the injury-prone players. I'm not gonna let one game cloud my judgment. That was the perfect lineup against Palermo, but is he gonna play that again? It remains to be seen. So, for me, I think Chelsea. I trust Chelsea over Arsenal. I trust Chelsea over Arsenal. They got Mikel Tapas. They got Tapas Pulis. You really think I'm going to trust that guy over Maresca? Maresca was part of the treble team, and he's won 2 major a continental trophy, and he's won a European trophy.
Just say 2 major trophies. You just say 2 major trophies.
Okay, 2 major trophies, because I don't know. People classify it as not a major. I classify it as a major because it's a European trophy. I'm more scared of Chelsea than I'm scared of Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal.
Who's your pick for the league, or who's your pick for the top 4? Which is in the 4?
The way Liverpool currently are, for me, Chelsea. I can't lie. I'm not even clowning. Chelsea.
Hold up, you're saying Chelsea are going to win?
Yeah, Chelsea, 100%.
I think Chelsea will win the league.
I say that's
I don't believe in
the
jinxes,
football, man.
But I don't believe in jinxes, and if jinxes are haram as well, and black magic is haram.
Wait, hold up. Are you trying to? Is this a scam we're running?
No, it's not a scam. It's not a scam.
Are you sure this? It's not a scam.
And it's haram to lie. Haram to lie. It's haram to lie as well. So yeah,
oxygen.
I will burn in it. I will. It's a sin. It's a sin to lie. So I'm telling the truth.
So. What's it called? Weedman. What are you saying for the top for EPL? Weedman.
So I think it's a very good shout to say Chelsea will win this league. We have a very strong team right now.
We as well.
We won the
welcome.
Wait, hold on.
Welcome to the week club.
So Weedman, have you? So you spoke to the sheriff, and the sheriff allowed you to move.
He's welcome.
You should know. I spoke to you fucking days ago when the video came out. Remember?
Okay. Look at what Mbappe did, man. He's going from Madrid to Chelsea on loan. But look at what Mbappe did.
That fraudulent team with that fraudulent player who's on the Ballon d'Or list, those guys can fuck off. Regardless, I think it's a good shot to say Chelsea will win the league. Do I really think we will win the league? I don't think so. I think that there's still a little bit more of an inconsistency issue that we need to deal with. But I think that this is Arsenal's year. I think it's finally going to be Arsenal's year. Liverpool are not as strong as people think they are. City have stopped making transfers ever since they lost to Al Hilal. And Arsenal, this team, they are capable. It's not as if, even Martin West is saying, it's not like he's a terrible manager, you know? And
No.
if it's not close by February, March time, which I think it might be that Arsenal just take off to like a 10-point lead at that point, then no matter what he does, it's like that's stupid at the end. It's still going to be, 5-6 points ahead, right, at the end. And so I think that this is finally Arsenal's year. And it's also because I truly don't think that you can go second 3 times in a row and then like just fall off. Like that's horrible. And they have a capable team. They signed a good striker. Like we were all clowning on Haaland, like, oh, is he going to do it in the Premier League? I know Bundesliga is different from Portuguese league, right? But still, this is a good striker. He has good finishing. Arsenal is a team that has a decent amount of creativity, and so. So
do you believe Arsenal can win the league ahead of Chelsea and?
Yes. I truly think Arsenal can win this league. I think it is theirs to win. I think second is going to be Chelsea, third Liverpool, fourth Manchester City. If it's not Arsenal's year, then I think Chelsea do have a real shot at winning it. I think Liverpool and Man City are not as strong as people think they are right now. I think Liverpool are going to have a bit of a fall off just because I know that we were talking about Salah. It's still a preseason game, all of that. But clearly, he's getting older. He is getting older. Obviously, the numbers are not going to be the same as last year.
A message to Bezzy. No one wants your STD and Cooties club.
Okay,
no one wants the STD Cooties club. No one wants it. That's all.
Abdullah, I think
Betsy, I would have joined your club if you didn't sign a bunch of 6'5" NBA players, man.
Bro, those 6'5" NBA players might just win the league because of the physicality. But regardless, I think, as I said, City are gonna. I don't think they're gonna be much better. I mean, obviously better than the middle part.
So we're not seeing a Pep comeback after all those lap streams.
We'll see better. But I don't think that it's going to be enough to win the league because they're reinforcements, and especially with the savinho news, like the whole concept of City is wrong right now. Like they are making decisions on a premise that is not good, and I think it's going to bite them in the ass. Just like how if Liverpool get Isak, maybe that will change things. But for now, with what we have right now, I think that it's Arsenal's to win, and if not, it's Chelsea's.
Rick, wait.
I don't think Pep will leave the league if he doesn't win it.
Well, Pep said that he's going on like a huge sabbatical, like after
or
something.
I know, but I think he wants to leave with a bang.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me come to Rick and then come to you, Cole. So, Rick, what are you saying? What are your predictions for next season?
Yeah, in terms of the league, I still like Liverpool. I think their backline, I mean, Van Dijk is world class. If you have a player like that, Konate too, they just have to sort out their fullbacks. The way the way their manager Slot wants to play now with these flying fullbacks going up high, they're leaving a lot of space. He just needs to figure that out. I think Gravenberch and McAllister, if they play a 3-man midfield, that might solve that problem. But and Ekitike, you guys are saying Ekitike, it's not only going to be all down on Ekitike to score all these goals. It's going to be Salah, Wirtz,
everyone has
maybe sometimes. So I don't really think Isak is needed that much. I think they just get a top quality left winger, a backup center back, and then maybe like a player similar to Jota.
But my thing though is you're assuming that Ekitike will get those goals, thinking will get those goals. What if they don't? And what if they don't? They're not really as clinical as we assume they will be.
But the thing is, Ekitike is more than just goals. We see with Darwin Núñez, he doesn't affect the game unless he scores a goal. He's not good. He can't hold up the ball. He can't link up play. He can't run. He runs in behind and gets dispossessed. Like Ekitike, it's not that like that. He doesn't play like that so much. He can affect the game without not scoring. He does more than that. So same thing as Isak. He's very similar to him. Same to João Pedro. You don't have to score every game to affect the game. They can do more than that. So I don't think it's a big deal for him not to score every single opportunity that he gets. Salah just had one bad game. It's a preseason game. It's not going to be like this the entire season. And I think Wirtz today was the best player on the pitch, personally.
So who's your pick to win the league then?
I think Liverpool, Arsenal, second, Chelsea third, and then Man City fourth. So I think City defensively, they're not They're not there. They're not all together.
Wait, hold on. So shout out to
And
Duncan.
also, Manchester United. I'm gonna give them fifth or sixth. I think so.
Rick,
This is
Rick,
gonna be
let them finish 10th first.
Let me jump out there.
Let them first get to page 1 or win page 2, bro. They're not in this carnival, bro.
Let me jump out there first. This bold prediction. I'm just saying Manchester United is gonna finish top 6. This is just a bold prediction. I think so. Their attack is really good.
Yeah, but you have to get the ball to the attack.
Yeah, we've seen teams that just score teams all the time. Yeah, but we see teams.
Well,
that just
and Duarte.
I don't think Wirtz. I think it's gonna be Bruno and
Rick. You see, Rick. There's a bold take and there's a meth take. That's a meth take. A meth take is United to come top 6. That is a meth induced, bro. Shout out to Dungo Kamal, who says Maresca seems to be more like a Sarri than a Pep clone from a tactical perspective. No, I think Maresca
Sarri more of a Pep clone himself.
Not really. He look with what he did with Kante. Sarri was more passing positivity. Look, that 4-3-3 with Chelsea under Sarri. Chelsea cooks, bro. And Kante's development was a lot to do with how Sarri employed him, bro. So he cooks. So I think Maresca is slowly coming into his own and trying to now be his own man and being away from Pep. Because again, what I don't want is
I don't think it's like he's not like Pep, because we see how we're not like a possession heavy team all the time. We see in the final with PSG. So we don't need the ball. So
shout out to Omar Rushdie. 10 games is the metric to use and not today for F's sake. Oh, no, true. No,
tell them, Omar.
Yeah, no. Look, Salah is going to ball us. He's going to do his thing. But he sent his penalty to Neptune. And we have to react to him sending his penalty to Neptune and him being locked down by Tariq from Power. Cole, what do you want?
HH. So,
yes. Why are you at Man City? And is this your 5th or 6th time? How many clubs is this right now? Is this your 5th or 6th club now?
Wait, so Barca, the Dortmund, the Milan,
so because
Bayern,
it was Barca, it was Dortmund, it was AC Milan, then it was
Bayern Munich,
and now
City.
It's Man City. So you've been you've been a fan of 5 clubs.
I mean, I began in City actually. Supporting when I started.
Okay, so 6.
So I'm actually continuing my stay in City.
So and
how many real life jerseys do you have?
So you're proud of this. So this makes you proud.
Core, when you support these teams, do you like buy their
City
jerseys?
has always been in my heart, and I'm gonna continue to support City. Even the bad times, even the good times, I have to.
Okay, cool. Just talk.
Look how he leaves when City will become.
Okay.
Who's gonna win top? Who's gonna come on top for next season? Give me a prediction, bro.
So for me, I got Chelsea.
Oh God.
I think Chelsea's gonna be 1. I got 2 is gonna be.
So cool.
Yeah, good luck, bro. Good luck, bro.
Here's what I need from you, Cole. I need you to say any team other than Chelsea to come first. Just say any other team apart from Chelsea. Who comes first apart from Chelsea?
Oh, I mean, if it's not Chelsea, then maybe I could say, maybe let's say Tottenham. I think Tottenham's a good team. Yeah. But I put Tottenham in second. If you let me put Chelsea first, honestly, so I would say Tottenham, either Tottenham first, Chelsea second, third. I would say. Third, I would say, I think I would say Man City for third. And then fourth, I'm going to go for Liverpool. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, guys. So, Monday, members Hangout. See you guys on Wednesday for the Super Cup reaction. Peace out.